In 2020, a freak interdimensional gate suddenly opened. Otherworldly creatures called spirit beasts began invading Earth. Traditional weapons, even the most devastating like nuclear bombs, were basically useless against these spirit beasts. That's why human civilization gradually teetered on the brink of extinction. Luckily, in the midst of the crisis, a group of people awakened supernatural powers that let them hatch and bond with spirit beasts, forming their own spirit beast contracts. These people came to be known as spirit beast masters. Honestly, each spirit beast master was a rare elite among humanity, enjoying the highest income and privileges. Our main guy, Chen Ting, is one of these spirit beast masters, except his spirit beast is a bit more unique than the others. Today, like any other morning, Chen Ting woke up, except his whole body felt super heavy, like he was being crushed by a nightmare. As his vision cleared, Chen Ting realized a beautiful girl was lying on top of him. Clearly, last night he told her to sleep in the bed while he crashed on the couch. But here they were in this awkward position. Before he could figure out how to move her, his phone buzzed. It was his little sister calling. "Hey, what's up? Can it wait a bit?" Chen Ting planned to keep it brief and hang up, but what his sister said on the other end instantly changed his tone. "What? Wait, I'm coming right now." At that moment, the girl sprawled on Chen Ting stirred awake. "Master, what's going on?" "Ah, Lily, let me explain first." Chen Ting quickly recapped what he just heard on the phone, and Lily immediately snapped, fully alert. "Is it your sister in trouble? Then let's go save her as soon as possible." Judging by her attitude, Lily totally ignored the fact she was still lying on Chen Ting. Even though his sister's situation was serious, the scene in front of him made it hard to focus. No doubt this stunning and fiery girl named Lily is Chen Ting's humanoid spirit pet, the very thing that sets him apart from most other spirit beast masters. The problem they had to solve now was rescuing Chen Luona, his sister, who was surrounded by a bunch of thugs. "Don't come any closer. My brother's on his way. Do you even know how dangerous he is?" Chen Luona threatened the thugs fiercely, but her body was trembling uncontrollably. Even if her brother showed up today, it would only lead to his death. To deal with him, their boss personally stepped in. The thugs sneered back. Their boss was a spirit beast master, recognized by the association. His spirit beast was a massive, fierce-looking red snake. They all knew Chen Ting was no joke in a fight, but this boss was confident in his spirit beast, certain Chen Ting would have to bow down to him. Hearing the thug brag about being an association-certified spirit beast, Master Chen Luona's face drained of color. Seeing this, the thugs taunted her even more. "Your brother Chen Ting is a useless loser with zero spirit beast talent. He's no match for Han Giao, our boss." Just as they finished, Chen Ting and Lily arrived. The thugs flashed sly grins the moment they saw him. They never expected Tran Tin to actually dare to show up here looking for a fight. "You're the one who hit my guys right. Rookie move, man, but I gotta warn you to chill a bit. Young blood spirit beast taming ain't something you just mess with." That fat dude from the Han family stood up all cocky. He told Tran Tin to know his place, and to get down on his knees and beg. Out of respect for his hot little sister, he might let him live. But the catch was, Tran Lona had to stay and serve him for a whole month before he'd be set free. Just as he said that, Han Zhao's eyes locked onto Lily standing nearby, and he thought she was even hotter than Tran Lona. His greedy hand reached out, trying to touch Lily, but Tran Tin punched it away instantly. "Get your dirty hands off her." Han Zhao didn't even have time to react, flying 2 full spins through the air, before crashing down, totally embarrassed. His shiny bald head was exposed, which was why he always had to wear a hat. His rage flared up immediately. In Han Zhao's eyes, Tran Tin was just some worthless punk with no talent, yet he dared to hit him. But deep down he was low-key freaked out. Because that punch really hurt, it wasn't normal strength at all. Tran Tin smirked coldly, cracking his knuckles. "I love watching trash, like you think you're all that. Only to realize life's got other plans, huh? I've got a body 100 times stronger than a normal guy. Even without a spirit beast, I can still take you down with one hit. Annoying. So what if I'm strong purple star snake? Take that brat's life from me." Han Zhao's snake sensed his anger, and instantly looked terrifying. Under Han Zhao's control, it opened its blood-red mouth, bearing razor-sharp fangs, lunging at Tran Tin. This snake's venom could even corrode steel, so Han Zhao was super confident Tran Tin was done for. After all, this was a spirit beast he spent a fortune to buy. In this world, spirit beast tamers rule, do whatever they want. "Got it. Once I'm done with your sister, I'll send her down to you." Han Zhao's savage laughter echoed through the room. Tran Lona stood way in the back, trembling, unable to stop herself from shaking at the scene. But at that moment, a solid shield surrounded Tran Tin, blocking the purple star snake's venom from reaching him. Han Giao forced control over the beast he bought, yet still dared to call himself a spirit beast tamer. That pathetic move made Tran Tin despise him hard. "Alright, let me show you what a real spirit beast tamer looks like," Tran Tin said with full confidence. Han Giao freaked out even more because he realized the guy he thought was talentless had actually signed a contract with a spirit beast long ago. And the kicker, Tran Tin's spirit beast was that gorgeous blonde girl standing right there. At Tran Tin's call, her appearance shifted, revealing her true battle form. Lily was a humanoid royal-class spirit beast, and compared to that ragged snake, it was like comparing a drop of water to the ocean. The moment Lily showed her battle form, the purple star snake was so scared it cowered down, trembling non-stop. The purple snake was so scared that it lay down and kept trembling. No matter how hard Han Giao pushed, he couldn't force it to fight. Furious, he slammed the switch in his hand. Instantly, the collar on the death venom snake sparked a massive electric shock, making it curl up in pain. Lily couldn't stand watching this and rushed forward. "How dare you mistreat your spirit beast like that? You're seriously a total jerk." But instead of attacking Han Giao, she just smashed the control device on the death venom snake. Now it was completely free from Han Zhao's control. "You've been through hell under his hand, right? How about signing a contract with me instead? What do you say?" Tran Tin gently rubbed the snake's head, and it seemed pretty down with the offer. Honestly, meeting Lai Lai was the biggest blessing in Tran Tin's life since she awakened his hidden talent. Tran Tin not only became a spirit beast master, but could freely sign contracts with spirit beasts and even transform them into humanoid forms. Like now, after signing a contract with the death venom snake, a demon-type spirit beast, it quickly transformed, turning into a stunning girl with flowing red hair. "Thank you for saving me. From now on, I'll follow all your wishes. Master, from today on, I'm your pet. Please take good care of me, Master." As she spoke, the death venom snake moved closer, her chest even bigger than Lai Lai's, almost making Tran Tin choke. "Why are you getting so close to the Master? That's shameless," Lily snapped. "Looks like Tran Tin's gonna have another headache with his spirit beasts fighting for attention." Not long after, the cops showed up to arrest Han Giao. The dude was tied to the mob illegal detainment and using spirit beasts against regulations. That alone was enough to lock this bald guy up for decades. Officer Min Lan led the arrest and didn't forget to thank Tran Tin for his help before leaving. He politely replied, he just came to save his sister. Then Min Lan glanced at the death venom snake, who had reverted to her beast form. She was seriously stressed because the death venom snake was black market goods, and by rules, non-spirit beast masters are forbidden from keeping combat spirit beasts. Meanwhile, Tran Tin had no official papers. "Why don't you register as an official spirit beast master? It'll make cooperating with us way easier down the line," Min Lan suggested, but Tran Tin just scratched his head and said he'd think about it. After the cop left, Tran Lo Na approached her brother, throwing him a judgmental look. "Bro, now you're raising another girl. This is grown-up stuff, don't get involved. Let me take you home." Back at home, Tran Tin started weighing Min Lan's offer. Becoming an official spirit beast master would definitely boost his income, and he could finally ditch this dump. But the written exam was kinda tricky. While he studied for the test, Lily was chowing down like a whole fleet. She'd just finished a big bowl of rice, but still wasn't full. Hee, lately I'm always starving. Maybe I'm about to evolve or something." Lily scratched her head, laughing awkwardly. Tran Tin looked at the empty rice jar at home and sighed. Raising spirit beasts ain't cheap. Yeah, it's definitely pricey. But Lily said she's about to evolve, and he's curious to see what form she'll take next after evolving. If she gets sexier, that'd be a win for him. Thinking that Tran Tin made up his mind to pass the Beast Tamer exam for sure. Only with a steady income could he feed his beast properly. It's all for the evolution. "Master." At that moment, Purple Spirit Snake slithered over. Tran Tin thought she was hungry too, but nope. Since he already named Lily, Purple Spirit Snake wanted her own name. After some thought, Tran Tin decided to call the snake girl Fish. Seeing those two stuck together like glue, Lily just wanted to smack Fish dead on the spot. Then Tran Tin found a quiet spot and called Min Lan, asking for help because he decided to take the Beast Tamer test. 2 weeks later, there was a beginner-level exam, and she sent him study materials with a promise that if he studied hard, he'd definitely pass. "Thanks for the help." On the other end, Tran Tin sounded super happy. "No need for formalities, just help me out with some stuff later." So Tran Tin hit the books hard. A few days later, he showed up at the Beast Tamer testing site. After the written exam, the first practical combat test came up. Tran Tin was totally chill. He nailed the written part, so he was even more confident about the practical. But it was still too soon to reveal he had a humanoid beast, so Lily stayed home. This round fish would fight in her snake form. As soon as they hit the arena, the referee hadn't even announced the start when Fish sensed an attacker sneaking up from behind. Both she and Tran Tin turned around at the same time. The opponent was an ice bird, looking super aggressive. Fish was ready to snap at it, but suddenly someone cut in with a hurried voice. Wait, wait, wait. That bird is my beast, please don't attack it. The girl managed to grab her panicked beast, then awkwardly apologized to Tran Tin and Fish. Sorry, I just tamed this beast recently, so it's still kinda wild. Sorry for the trouble. This girl was also a test taker, introducing herself as Jiang Xinlong. Seeing she meant no harm, Tran Tin let it slide and politely introduced himself. Let's both do our best. Tran Tin and Jiang Xinlong cheered each other on, and their noisy exchange caught the attention of many other candidates. The key was that they'd seen Jiang Xinlong's beast in an illustrated book. It was a super rare beast. Tran Tin, with candidate number 27, finally took his position. The test goal was to defeat the opponent within the time limit. If his beast got knocked out first, he'd fail. Fish's opponent was a demon beast named Little Wind Swallow. When it appeared, the judge sighed on his behalf. Even though pairings were random, that guy was seriously unlucky. Purple Spirit Snake, facing a bird-type beast, was basically doomed. Tran Tin stayed calm and ordered Fish to shoot poison spit to knock Little Wind Swallow down. But that bird was fierce, dodging smoothly in the air to avoid any poison hits. Seeing this scene, the judges started complaining again. Typical rookies just charging in without a clue. Looks like this kid's out of chances. Fish really got cornered. The big beast lay flat on the arena floor, trembling after a few hits from Little Phoenix. It seemed ready to deliver a finishing blow. But just as that crazy bird lunged forward, Tran Tin timed it perfectly and ordered Fish to seize the moment. Instantly, the purple serpent surged up, wrapping tightly around Little Phoenix with fierce strength. That dumb bird got tangled up in 3 coils, totally stuck with no way to break free. Then, Fish used its sharp fangs to finish off the prey. The whole scene happened so fast, even the host was stunned. What's that? Is that his strategy? Judge Ka Duong smiled slyly, clearly intrigued by Tran Tin. Though it was a simple tactic, for a newbie like him, it was pretty solid. Tran Tin's purple serpent was smart too. When she pretended to be tired and weak, she almost fooled Ka Duong. The test ended, and Tran Tin passed with ease. He muttered that the Beast Tamer exam wasn't that tough after all. Next up was Jiang Tam Lang's turn. Curious, he stayed to watch how her ice bird would fight. Jiang Tam Lang had an ice phoenix, a divine, beast-type spirit creature. Though just a newborn level, it was already fierce and powerful. Their opponent was a red band leopard at soldier rank, but it didn't even land a single hit before getting taken down. Compared to Tran Tin, Jiang Tam Lang breezed through the combat round, thanks to her spirit beast. But just as she turned to leave the arena, Tran Tin saw the red band leopard Lu Chao stand up. Something seemed off about that spirit beast, but at first he thought it was just part of the test. Meanwhile, Jiang Tam Lang didn't notice a thing. Until the leopard's claws were about to strike her, Lily suddenly appeared, blocking the attack with her sword. This shocked Tran Tin to the core. What the hell? Why did Lily step in? That red band leopard had insane strength. Lily barely held on before getting pushed back. Meanwhile, Jiang Tam Lang was still sitting on the ground, frozen. Seeing her about to get shredded by the leopard, Tran Tin risked it all, rushing forward to shove her out of harm's way. Master, it's tough fighting this alone. I need you and Fish to back me up, Lily shouted. Tran Tin stood up, cracking his shoulders. Didn't expect to get caught up in this mess during the exam, but no choice. If he wanted to survive, they had to fight together. That red band leopard looked totally berserk, like it had lost its mind. Jiang Tam Lang watched them set up for battle and didn't want to just stand by. She figured the leopard went crazy because it fought her, so she decided to pitch in. Fish shot venom at the raging leopard. Taking advantage of its weakened state, Lily lunged forward. Her sword sliced sharply through the air. They successfully took down that spirit beast. Thought it'd be tough to handle, but teaming up made it way easier than expected. Just then, a group rushed onto the arena surrounding Jiang Tan Ling. Miss Jiang, are you okay? Sorry we're late, almost got you hurt. Jiang Tan Ling wanted to talk to Tran Tin, but this group blocked her no way through. Looks like this girl's background isn't ordinary either. Meanwhile, Ka Duong left his spot and headed toward Tran Tin. Nice job just now, young man. I'm the chief judge for this test. Ka Duong, no need to stress. Hello. Tran Tin replied. Ka Duong's eyes scanned him up and down, then shifted to Lily. Could this kid be the legendary humanoid spirit beast? Mind if I check her out? Tran Tin reluctantly agreed. So Lily got hooked up to a high-tech device, with Ka Duong running the diagnostics and analyzing the data himself. She kept marveling, saying it's amazing since it's her first time seeing a humanoid spirit beast like this. Are there no other humanoid spirit beasts in the world? Tran Tin cautiously asked. Ka Duong shrugged. I can't say for sure, but so far, our associations never encountered one before. Then she summoned her own spirit beast. It was a seven-tailed fox, looking pretty human-like, but nowhere near as impressive as Lily. Ka Duong's seven-tailed fox appeared and immediately rushed to Tran Tin, sniffing him non-stop. Seeing that she asked, "Oh, looks like Seven-Tail really likes you. You must be pretty popular, huh? Is there something special about you?" Tran Tin didn't bother with Ka Duong or her spirit beast, because Fish suddenly started acting weird. At first he thought she was sick, but when he saw Fish glowing all over, he guessed his spirit beast was about to evolve. And that guess actually hit the mark. The purple star snake was at the rookie level, but after evolving, it became a purple star Keelan snake at warrior level. Fish gained a new skill called fossilized snake assimilation, which paralyzes opponents by locking eyes with them. Plus, her venom-spitting skill got a serious upgrade, more power, better accuracy, and bigger venom reserves. Seeing Fish evolve, both the spirit beasts and Lily were super hyped. Looks like she gained enough battle experience to trigger the evolution, Ka Duong muttered. According to reliable records, spirit beasts can evolve by gaining experience, but their evolution paths aren't fixed. The same type can evolve in different ways. Lily was curious and asked, why hadn't she evolved before, even after beating plenty of opponents? Maybe she's a special case, Ka Duong replied. That's not just to comfort her because some spirit beasts are born super strong, so they need way more experience to evolve. The Ice Phoenix is one example, and Lai is a humanoid spirit beast, definitely way more powerful. After explaining, Ka Duong suddenly remembered something, and pulled out an item, handing it to Tran Tin. Right after evolving, spirit beasts should be stored in energy spirit beast containers like this. After becoming a spirit beast master, you get an extra discount. Tran Tin scratched his head, looking a bit awkward. Of course he knew that, but that so-called spirit beast capsule was insanely expensive, and he had zero cash to buy it. Then Tran Tin shoved Fish into a regular capsule. The moment Lily saw this, she freaked out. Master, just so you know, I absolutely refuse to stay in that capsule. No way. I never said you had to go in there, Tran Tin shrugged. Besides, Lily, you're humanoid. So even if you wander around outside, hardly anyone would guess you're a spirit beast. Right then, Ka Duong announced the results of the written exam. Tran Tin had qualified to become a junior spirit beast master. By the way, she also said she was really interested in Lily and invited him to visit her research institute more often. Of course, with the promise that if Tran Tin could provide her with more humanoid spirit beast samples, she'd definitely reward him. Leaving the research institute, Tran Tin was over the moon. He had officially become a spirit beast master, recognized by the guild. From now on, he'd get a monthly stipend from the Spirit Beast Masters Alliance. No more stressing about Tu and Tu Mac. Finally, he was out. Suddenly, a sharp voice pierced Tran Tin's ears. It was Jiang Tam Lang, who had been waiting outside just to thank Tran Tin for saving her life earlier. I was way too rude today. My family's tradition is to repay kindness, so just name one favor. And as long as it's reasonable, I'll agree. Tran Tin was a bit surprised by her offer. She spoke so casually, it was clear her family was well off. Plus, Jiang Tam Lang's Icebird spirit beast wasn't easy to raise, proving her background was no joke. So, Tran Tin thought it wouldn't hurt to latch onto a rich girl like her, and suggested, then let's just be friends first. Friends. Jiang Tam Lang jumped, her face flushing bright red like a tomato. Because Tran Tin suggested friendship, but she misunderstood it as him asking her to be his girlfriend. So she said she'd think about it and then bolted. Tran Tin didn't overthink it and headed home. That night, he and Lily still shared the same bed. But even holding a beauty like her, Tran Tin had tons on his mind. First, why did the spirit beasts in the exam suddenly go haywire like that? Second, who exactly was that high-status sister named Ka Duong? Tran Tin kept pondering without answers, until he finally passed out from exhaustion. Just as he was drifting off, the capsule on his bedside lit up. After a good rest, Fish popped out on its own. Master, I want to sleep with you too. Though he was technically their master, Tran Tin had zero chance to refuse. So that night, he was sandwiched tight between these two smoking hot babes. But Lily seemed restless. She had a dream, where a strange voice kept urging her. Lily, wake up, open your eyes. It's time to start your journey to become king. Seek out the 12 nights and master all 7 virtues. The path to becoming king will naturally open up before her. When that time comes, she'll rule over the entire world of spirit beasts. The next morning, When she woke up, Lily shared that dream with Tran Tin, and both of them felt it was more than just a simple dream. After thinking it over, Tran Tin recalled that when he first found Lily, he also heard a voice telling him to help her ascend the throne. Could it be that this girl's identity holds deeper secrets? But looking at her now, she doesn't seem to have anything to do with being an emperor. If anything, she might just be the king of eating. Setting that aside for now. After breakfast, Tran Tin headed to the local branch of the Spirit Beast Masters Association. This is where low-level Spirit Beast Masters come to grind and make some cash. Plus, all transactions and expenses here have to be paid with the association's special contribution points. The receptionist greeted them warmly. Welcome to the association building. Spirit Beastmaster Trainee Tran Tin, are you here to shop, train, or accept missions issued by the association? What missions are available right now? Tran Tin asked. But the receptionist looked a bit awkward because the low-level missions were fiercely contested by other Spirit Beast Masters. So there probably wasn't any left for Tran Tin. He stubbornly scrolled through the mission board looking for something that suited him and finally found one. The mission was to catch a gender-neutral two-tailed fox in the White Pine Forest with a reward of 1,500 contribution points, and no one had taken it. This mission was issued by Dr. Ka Duong. For some reason, anything related to her seemed to bring bad luck. So no matter how high the reward, no one wanted to take it. They'd rather pick low-paying but easy missions. The receptionist explained. Tran Tin let out a low whistle, not sure how unlucky Ka Duong really was, but he didn't want to miss out on 1,500 contribution points, so he decided to take the mission. Then, Tran Tin quickly made his way to the White Pine Forest. The forest was way bigger than he expected. Along the way, they defeated quite a few wild spirit beasts. For Lily, this was a breeze, so Tran Tin even had time to chat with her. By the way, after taking down this many wild spirit beasts, do you feel like you're about to evolve? Not at all. Sorry, Master, Lily replied with a disappointed tone. Just then, as they were talking, a newborn level two-tailed fox appeared from the bushes. The moment it saw Tran Tin, it immediately bolted. It was super fast, and without thinking much, he sprinted after it. But after a long chase, Tran Tin not only failed to catch the two-tailed fox, but also lost track of Lily. Heh. That was way too easy. Suddenly Tran Tin heard a strange male voice. A rare spirit beast like this stepped right into my trap. What luck. I'll take it back to the organization and sell it for a high price on the black market. Turns out the two-tailed fox he'd been chasing was caught in a trap set by another spirit beast master, just as Tran Tin was eavesdropping. Fish's cocoon suddenly started shaking violently, showing she was restless and anxious. He immediately remembered Fish had been trafficked on the black market before ending up with Han Giao. Could this be connected? Who's hiding there? Come out now. How dare you eavesdrop on the Black Shadow Gang's business? That dude heard rustling behind the tree and immediately unleashed his spirit beast, a venomous spider. Tran Tin didn't flinch at all. Since he'd been spotted, he wasn't afraid of a fight. He released Fish and even threatened the opponent back. I heard every word just now. Didn't expect you guys to be smuggling spirit beasts on the black market. The Min Black gang you mentioned must be some poacher crew, right? Seeing the rare snake-human hybrid, the guy's eyes lit up. Clearly, he planned to snatch her too. His powerful spirit beast charged at Tran Tin, then used its silk-spitting skill to attack. Tran Tin told Fish to dodge, warning not to get caught in that web. But the venomous spider's silk was way too much. Fish still got hit, wrapped tight around a tree, unable to move. That jerk laughed wickedly. Now your spirit beast can't fight back, huh? Venomous spider, show your deadly fangs. The spider obeyed its master, creeping toward Fish. One bite from its venomous fangs would knock her out cold, no chance to resist. But neither the spider nor its dumb owner knew this was just a trap set by Tran Tin. As the spider got close, Fish instantly activated her great serpent skill. At this range, there was no way to escape her sight, and it turned to stone. The jerk was stunned for a sec, then got even more aggressive. Damn it, don't get cocky yet. Now both our spirit beasts can't move, but I still have something that can flip the script. Tran Tin didn't care what the other guy meant by flipping the situation. He just thought the guy was straight up dumb. The venomous spider only hit Fish's upper body, but her snake tail was still moving freely. Thanks to that flexibility, they totally crushed their opponent. The thief was pinned tight to the tree by Tran Tin. Now that he couldn't fight back, Tran Tin started searching him. And man, the haul was beyond what he expected. Tran Tin found quite a few spirit energy orbs that boost experience when consumed. In the guild, one orb goes for at least 500 contribution points. There was also a vial of medicine that looked promising. Tran Tin decided to take these back to the guild for processing, and of course, the two-tailed spirit beast trapped there was his now. Master. Lily Lai's voice came from behind. Finally, she was back. Where the hell did you run off to just now? Tran Tin wearily turned around, thinking they'd just gotten separated, but who knew Lai showed up, looking half dead, her voice all broken and shaky. Master, run now. The one who did this was right behind her. That bitch, Fong Hao, an officer from the Min Black Gang's 6th Division. At first, seeing Lily as a humanoid spirit beast, Fong Hao wanted to capture her, but now that she saw Tran Tin was her master, she switched plans, going after him first before taking Lily. Tran Tin didn't know Fong Hao's identity yet, but just a glance told him she was bad news. He quickly guessed she was on the same side as the guy he just took down. She's an officer from the Min Black Gang's 6th Division. At first, seeing Lily as a humanoid spirit beast, Fong Hao wanted to capture her. But now that she saw Tran Tin was her master, she switched plans, going after him first before taking Lily. Tran Tin still didn't fully know Fong Hao's identity, but just a quick look made it clear she wasn't someone to trust. He quickly figured out she was allied with the guy he just defeated moments ago. Lily had returned to his side by now, but her strength was seriously drained. She kept warning her master about how strong the enemy was. Fong Hao didn't waste any time. As soon as the distance was right, she ordered her spirit beast, Tram Thu Fong, to use the brutal stabbing skill to attack. Fish couldn't dodge in time and got hit instantly. The enemy's assault didn't stop there. This time they aimed straight at Tran Tin, who dodged while utterly shocked, daring to attack the spirit beast master directly. What's so surprising? Fong Hao replied shamelessly. We're a ruthless organization. You think this is some friendly competition? Then, Fong Hao commanded her spirit beast to keep attacking, but suddenly, Tram Thu Fong froze, couldn't flap its wings and crashed to the ground. Fish was badly injured, but not easy to take down. It had just successfully petrified the opponent. After a few seconds of shock, Fong Hao snorted coldly. Oh wow. There's some chi energy there, but my Tram Thu Fong is a night-level beast. Breaking that little trick is a piece of cake. Right after she said that, Tram Thu Fong broke free from the petrification effect. But at that moment, Tran Tin's 3 allies vanished on the spot, and the two-tailed fox they had caught earlier was nowhere to be seen. As the saying goes in the 36 stratagems, fleeing is the best option. Given Fish's current state, they couldn't fight head-on anymore. That Tram Thu Fong was a night-level beast, so Tran Tin needed time to figure out how to deal with it. While he was still gasping for breath, Lily suddenly approached, sniffing repeatedly, then panicked as she explained, Master, there's a sweet scent on you. Exactly like that woman's smell. You're carrying her scent. Oh, so that's her tracking trick, Tran Tin replied. Guessing Fong Hao wouldn't let him off that easily, he then set a trap and released the two-tailed fox. Lily was super confused. If we let the fox go, what about the 1,500 contribution points mission? But Tran Tin figured the upcoming battle would be brutal, and they shouldn't drag the fox into it just for the mission. After wrapping things up, Tran Tin suddenly remembered something that might be the key to escaping this mess. The energy stones from the beast spirit he got off that guy earlier. At first, he planned to hand them over to the guild, but just one of these stones is enough to evolve a normal spirit beast. Now feeding them all to Lily made the most sense. Meanwhile, Fong Hao and her beast were casually hunting Tran Tin. She was super confident he wouldn't escape, since he was marked with that scent. Lily quickly devoured all the beast spirit energy stones. But aside from feeling a bit full and needing to digest, there was no sign of evolution coming. Tran Tin found it weird. The Lai family's experience should have been enough for her to evolve by now. Could it be missing some kind of fate trigger? Just as he thought that Lai was suddenly ambushed, Fong Hao had finally found their hiding spot. Seeing her show up earlier than expected, and with no counterplan, yet, Lily begged desperately, Don't hurt my master, I'll go with you. Fong Hao burst out laughing. Your humanoid beast is loyal, that's for sure, but just taking her won't stop her master from being super attached. Just end it by taking his life already. As soon as she said that, she snapped her fingers, sending her spirit beast charging straight at Tran Tin. Lily was pinned tight against the tree, unable to move, only able to scream a desperate no. She gritted her teeth, blaming herself for being useless, even though she had always been cared for, wholeheartedly, by her master. Yet now she couldn't help him at all. Lily knew full well that if she evolved, that dumb bee wouldn't stand a chance against her. And maybe this was the opportunity Tran Tin had been thinking about earlier. Lily had poured all her willpower into creating this chance, because she knew if she didn't evolve now, Tran Tin would die. When Fong Hao sensed something off behind her and turned around, Lily's evolution was already complete. She had transformed into a royal-class soldier spirit beast, radiating overwhelming power. Let my master go right now, Lily threatened, but Fong Hao wasn't scared one bit. You think evolving changes the whole fight. Don't forget your master's still stuck exploring over there. Alright, I'm heading to bed. You sure this time nothing's gonna slip past me again? Drop your weapon, or I'll take your life. Lily showed no sign of backing down, because after evolving she'd learned a new skill called Blood of the Red Dragon. Just breathing out unleashed a small burst of spirit beast energy while projecting a royal aura that weakened her opponent's power. Plus, the royal flame skill could spit fire reaching 2000 degrees Celsius and enchant weapons. Feng Hao, always so cocky, was now visibly shaken by Lily's power. Her spirit beast was obviously affected too. Tran Tin quickly seized the moment to break free from its control. Good chance Lily attack now, he shouted. Seeing this, Feng Hao snapped back to reality. She realized the situation was slipping away and started panicking, hurriedly ordering her spirit beast to launch wild dart attacks to stop Lily. But this time, her lame skills didn't work. Lily charged at Feng Hao like a storm. Even she could feel how much stronger she'd become after evolving night and day difference. Once close enough, Lily unleashed royal flames to burn Feng Hao's spirit beast to ashes. The outcome was clear. At first, Feng Hao planned to summon another spirit beast to keep fighting. But then, totally unexpected, the two-tailed fox that Tran Tin had freed earlier showed up again, bringing along a super-aggressive five-tailed fox as backup. Feng Hao scowled, thinking, you bring a wild beast to fight me. Remember this day next time we settle the score. Tran Tin frowned as he saw her vanish. What, scared off that easily? Even villains can be cocky, huh? The five-tailed fox howled, surprising Tran Tin. Lily translated for it. Your rescue of its cub means the clan is grateful and wants to invite you to visit. You understood that? He asked curiously. She shyly scratched her head. Just the gist. Lily asked for his opinion. Should our master go? Tran Tin agreed. Let's go. After all, the invite was sincere. Plus, visiting a spirit beast clan is super rare, might score some unexpected gains. Stepping through the space gate, looking at the forest ahead, he was surprised. Is this the territory of the Fox clan? In the center was a small lake, Tran Tin assessed. Didn't expect this place to be truly special, totally off the map of the guild. Seeing a few spirit beasts approaching, he felt a bit scared. What's going on? These beasts don't seem too welcoming. Lai explained it's because they've encountered bad guys before, so they're super wary of humans. The Five Tails growled to intimidate the spirit beasts, its roar packed serious power. Watching the beasts obediently sit down, tamed Tran Tin guessed, is the Five Tails protecting us? Lily confirmed, yeah. The Five Tails said this is their tribe's sacred ground, so we can rest here. But don't get close to the sacred stone inside. It's the incarnation of their ancestor, and getting too close will curse you. He casually said, no worries. I'm not interested in dangerous stuff. She was pulled by a force, but the sacred stone seemed to be calling her. Li Lai's whole body was drawn toward the stone. Tran Tin chased after her from behind, her body lifted high. He anxiously called out, Li Lai, stop at the sacred stone. It's the heavenly illumination wrapped in that spiritual aura barrier. She marveled. It's a rare aura not seen in ages. Didn't expect to find the bloodline of the Crimson Dragon in this era. When Tran Tin caught up exhausted, he asked, are you the ancestor of the nine-tailed spirit beasts? Lai Lai was surprised. You know about my background, she introduced herself. I'm the progenitor of the Nine-Tails tribe, just call me Heavenly Illumination. Thousands of years ago, the spirit beast world was led by a Crimson Dragon king. Though that king fell long ago, you carry the aura of the Crimson Dragon just like him. Tran Tin thought. So how many years has she been around? Heavenly Illumination continued, though same species like that king. She can wield the sacred sword and control dragon chi fire, but her power is weak, probably just a descendant, carrying a bit of his bloodline. He stepped forward to hold her hand. Even though Lily is still weak now, I'll grow stronger with her, step by step. Speaking of which, Lily once dreamed of a prophecy about becoming king. Have you heard about that? Heavenly Illumination replied, there's a rumor that the king will return at some distant future time. Though I think it's just nonsense, that girl is close to humans. Pretty interesting, huh? Take this sacred sword. The system scanned the info. A Lord-level spirit beast weapon, the Sword of Water Flow, damaged, but grants control over water attribute moves. Also, water skill power is boosted by 1.5 times. Lily couldn't believe it. You're seriously giving me such a precious weapon. She revealed it's heavily damaged compared to its prime. Keeping it won't help. Consider it my investment in the future king. After that king fell, 10 divine swords, representing different elements, scattered everywhere. Among them, one is said to be right in the city where you live. Try to find them all. I must return to my slumber now. Tran Tin guessed from the info that she vanished. According to her, If they recover the lost divine swords from the knights, Lily could become stronger. She was now testing a slash with the water flow sword Tian Tong Yun style. Li managed to summon the spirit beast thanks to that. Even she was totally shocked by its fierce appearance. Lily suddenly got sucked up high. She called out for her master, "Save me, Tran." Tin quickly stepped forward, calling her name. He leapt up, trying to grab her hand. "Lily, don't be scared. You're the descendant of the king with the red dragon bloodline. Controlling this bit of power won't be hard for you. Feel its flow in your veins, harmonize it, control it, and command it." Thanks to that, Li gained extra strength. "Master," she said, "got it. I'm ready to face that spirit beast now." Lily gripped the newly granted sword, quietly chanting the spell, activating the flowing sword strike ready to dominate. The beast roared as it sensed the incoming power. The spirit beast growled, "King, let me see how strong you really are now." Lai showed no fear, her eyes blazing with determination. "Bring it on," it roared, shaking the ground. Its body wrapped in the wave of energy she unleashed. Tian Zhao watched the fusion process finish and was amazed, never expecting her to master the flowing sword strike so fast, even breaking through to a higher power tier. "Looks like I misjudged. Could it be she's not a branch bloodline of that king, but a direct descendant? Plus, that guy seems able to trigger the Red Dragon bloodline's power like a sage king. Not just a sage, but a sovereign too." All the spirit beasts below had already submitted to Lily. She was stunned. "Wait, what are you guys doing?" Tran Tin teased from behind. "Looks like they're kneeling to her." Shouldn't she say no need for formalities? Now, when talking with the Five Tails, she learned that they said, "Our ancestors have recognized you. From today on, we're the tribe's most honored guests. Also, tonight is the tribe's most important evolution night." The Five Tails said they invited us to the ceremony. This is their highest honor ritual. Seeing some Two Tails carrying baskets of fruit, Lily was touched. They even brought snacks. Night fell, and the whole spirit beast tribe looked up at the bright full moon. Tran Tin wondered, "What are they doing?" Lily replied, "They said on the full moon night, the kids absorb moon energy to evolve." The Two Tails' body started growing bigger, its tail lengthening, radiating a powerful aura. It howled at Lily, who spoke for her master. The Two Tails had evolved into a Three Tails, and it said it wanted to adventure with him. The Five Tails snorted, showing disapproval. Lily translated, "But the Five Tails said not to get cocky after evolving and forget oneself. The Three Tails is still far from being ready to adventure with humans." Tran Tin stepped forward, petting the Three Tails' head. "You want to be my companion? I'll wait for you. When you're mature enough, come find me and we'll adventure together." "All right, Lily, now that night's here, we should go." Tian Zhao chased after calling out, "Wait, I just remembered something important I haven't given you. Getting older makes me a bit scatterbrained. You suspect this isn't the ancestor, right? Didn't she just say she's about to fall asleep?" She handed Tran Tin the shard. "Take this. It's a fragment of the killing stone. With it, the Fox Demon tribe will recognize you as their ally. The other effects you'll discover on your own." Forgot to mention, at the teleport gate, both waved goodbye to the Spirit Beast tribe. For Tran Tin, this was a super exciting trip, totally an unexpected experience. Lily's divine sword, the shard of the killing stone, was even there. I wonder if she made a contract with the Three Tails. What would her humanoid form look like? During the day at the Research Institute, hurry up and tell me more about Thien Xiao's story. Also, can I borrow Ka Duong's spirit beast with the killing stone shard? You came back to report, so that's basically the situation. After all that hustle, we still couldn't catch the Two Tails. So this mission's basically a fail, right? Ka Duong quickly urged. Can't we just not count it as a fail? This mission was originally to study the Two Tails' ecological behavior. Your info is worth more than catching one. Consider it overachieving. I'll even give you extra contribution points. Tran Tin thought it over. The stuff about the prophecy can't be shared with Ka Duong yet, but maybe a little probing is okay. So, Tran Tin asked, "By the way, are there any rumors in the guild about the divine sword?" She replied, "I've never heard of any knights or anything. My research focus is on fox spirits. But I have heard about the divine sword before. There were cases where spirit beast masters suddenly disappeared, all vanishing during intense battles. A few days later, they'd suddenly reappear, but with zero memory of the missing time. They only vaguely remembered a burning demon sword." Tran Tin wondered, could that burning sword be the divine sword? Tian Xiao mentioned, seeing her avatar call out master. Lily got some seriously sick gear. She must be way stronger now, right? I don't want to catch you off guard. "Why'd you just show up here, fish?" she requested. "Can I train a bit now?" Because she left her head behind, 2 huge water blocks crashed down. Lily panicked. Damn, no control anymore. When it's more than fire. He comforted her. "Don't push too hard, you're already killing it." About what Ka Duong said earlier, about spirit beasts being called She reported, "I'm fine, just someone's got a crush on me. Master, the water is really hard to control, even harder now. Someone behind has noticed them, found them. Tam Lang, self-motivated, stay calm. I should have known all disappearances happen during fierce fights. Looks like to investigate this. I gotta find a new opponent and mentally prep beforehand. It's just a date with him, no big deal." Tran Tin got curious when she saw someone. "Tam Lang, we meet again. What are you doing here? Fate's really something. I was about to find someone for a spirit beast duel. And you showed up. Got time, let's battle." She was totally hyped. A spirit beast duel. Perfect timing, my little phoenix just evolved. I want to test how strong I am now. Come on out. Little Phoenix extreme cold, divine Phoenix illusion beast night rank manifested. He felt it just a short time, and bam. Tran Tin told Lily, "We've fought night ranks before, don't sweat it, just adapt on the fly." Tam Lang launched an attack right away. Tran Tina told Lily, "We've fought night ranks before, don't sweat it, just adapt on the fly." Tam Lang launched an attack right away. Tran Tin told Lily, "We've fought night ranks before, don't sweat it, just adapt on the fly." Tam Lang launched an attack at her. The extreme cold divine Phoenix struck first with the frozen seal move. Lily Lai's entire body was encased in a block of ice. Tran Tin worriedly thought, shouldn't this young lady be pretending to be weak to hide her true strength, using her hottest move with such a fiery temper? But at this level, it's still far from fully locking Lily down. Lilai shattered the ice barrier around her and immediately agreed. Obediently, the king's flame erupted, a fiery blaze igniting around Lilai's body, spreading through the surrounding space. The king's flame made Tam Lang uneasy. Too hot. Tran Tin, you guys are way stronger than last time we tested. The extreme cold divine Phoenix pressed the attack, her eyes wide with panic, trying to hold her ground while he gave orders. I feel the same way. Li attack. The fire dragon's dominion clashed with the ice seal of the bright world, and from the center, a blinding light burst out, sparking everyone's curiosity. What's that? Tran Tin realized this spatial gate was the legendary one people whispered about. Lily, do you feel anything? She replied, inside, it's like something's calling me. Like at the fragment of the life stone. He acted quickly. Then, there's no doubt. Let's go. Both vanished through the spatial gate. Tam Lang, below, stood stunned. Where did they go? Crossing the spatial gate, they were teleported into a molten, lava-filled space. What the hell is this place? Is this still Earth? Tran Tin was shocked. Didn't expect it to be this easy to get in. Just starting the fight and it's already activated. A lot of beast tamers must have been sucked in here. Lilai guessed. Maybe it's no coincidence we got in here. This secret realm is calling us, that's my gut feeling. A green fireball shot up from below, startling her. He observed it. Demon fire. Looks like it wants to lead us somewhere, probably through that door. The master of this space is waiting inside. Lily noticed an inscription, step through me to enter the abyss of eternal hatred. Tran Tin asked, can you read that writing? She replied, I can read the words, but I have no clue what they mean. He pulled her along, dodging floating rocks over the lava sea, then said, maybe it's connected to the Scarlet Dragon King and his knights. Let's push deeper, maybe we'll understand more. They faced obstacles. First were swamp monsters, one with a huge mouth spewing countless fire blasts. Lily worried. Master, be careful. She took on the task to eliminate them, assigning Lily to go, feeling Lily's new power. Tran Tin was stunned. On her, Lily answered, this power was granted by the sword strike flow, letting me manifest part of the horsehead fishtail beast's traits. Now, I can freely use sword strike flow in battle. He exclaimed happily. First time Lily's using sword strike flow in a fight and she's already this strong. That's insane. Lily fought harder and harder. Not done yet. No way you're escaping. Tran Tin stopped her from chasing. Wait, Lily, don't chase, she declared. Anyone who dares hurt the master will never be forgiven. A voice echoed. Exactly, that's right. Those who hurt loved ones must be completely destroyed. Ba screamed in pain, struggling to breathe. Thanks to the power of the Holy Sword awakening, the fighting instincts of creatures in this secret realm, I've become this strong. It sensed it. Damn on Ao is dead meat. This steam is the power of another Holy Sword. Has the owner of that Holy Sword entered the secret realm already? No way. Until the enemy pays up, I absolutely won't unleash the Holy Sword's power. Those humans who hurt us will definitely pay the price. Elsewhere, a bloody battle is raging. Someone was blasted backward by the power covered in wounds. He cursed, how dare you attack the Spirit Beast Master directly in the middle of a fight. Damn unlucky. If it weren't for the sneak attack, I'd never lose to some old lady. Feng Ho said darkly, are you calling me some evil power manipulator? An old lady? Yeah, just some old hag with zero charm. This kind of trash, I wouldn't even want it for free. Feng Hu clutched her head, pissed off, cursing. On Ao, damn it, on Ao's dead meat, on Ao's dead meat. Shut up, she yelled, shut up, and someone immediately got bloodied. Feng Hu wouldn't accept it. I'm not even 30 yet, how could I be an old lady? Then what's up with that? So many blind dates after just one meeting, they never contacted again, because none of them gave a damn about her. On Tran Tin's side, he rested tiredly for a bit. Lily ran off too fast. This place is so damn hot it's annoying. Feng Hu spoke from behind. Kid, we meet again. He recognized the voice as Feng Hu's. She continued. Kid, I remember you're a guy, right? Then I gotta ask you, I'm asking you. Tran Tin only cared about where Lily had run off to. Just relying on fish wouldn't handle her spirit beast. This time, it's trouble. You on guard. What do you want to ask me? What's this about? Why does Feng Hu feel kinda weird? She dropped to her knees, disappointed, asking, as a woman, do I seriously have zero charm? Almost hitting 30, yet never been in love once. Finally got a blind date willing to meet, but had to reject because of the organization's mission. And just now, people said no one cared about her. Tran Tin flattered her. Who says that? You're definitely attractive. She hesitated. Are you serious? Do you have a plan? First, gotta play along, act out a scene with her, wait for Lily to come back. Feng Hu clenched his hands tight. Kid, you've got sharp eyes. Tran Tin replied. Call me Tran Tin. When Lily sees this, she'll question everything. What's going on? She cut into the lovey-dovey scene. Wait, master, what are you doing? This is the enemy. Then she grilled Feng Hu. What did you just do to my master? She replied bluntly. What's it to you? Why you like Tran Tin? Lily shyly asked. What? No way. You better warn her. Lily, chill out. Suddenly, a surge of power slammed toward Feng Hu. What are you doing here? Found the holy sword already? Lai quickly pulled him away from danger. Master, be careful. Heavy footsteps of a spirit beast approached. Ming Black Group officer Lu Shi raised his blade. Looks like this big shot's here to help clean up the mess. Tran Tin pointed at the guy. He's the reason my sister's working overtime and has no time to find love right. An organization that steals others' happiness like this. Do we really need to stay? The blade was super confident. Feng Hu would never betray the organization. This provocation won't work. Because my rank in the organization is insanely high. This hype tactic ain't gonna work. Cause the power level in my crew is off the charts. Go then finish off those mangy wolves. Li immediately stepped up to block the beast's attack to protect her master. Seeing her trembling hand, he knew something was wrong. Lily's strength couldn't match the opponent's. You're trying to persuade money isn't everything. It can't buy the love she's craving. The guy ordered the spirit beast again, that stubborn pest. Then the wolf used its enhanced power, snapping his limb off. She wasn't a match, and got blasted far away. While he panicked, calling out to Lily, the other guy's voice rang out. This time it's game over for sure. He commanded the spirit beast to finish it, facing the beast's ferocity with his fierce slash. Just then, a surge of power saved Lai from danger. Wrapping around the beast's body, the force was insane. A ringing sound hit his ears. Useless. You'll all get killed by it. Unless, Tran Tin thought irritably, wondering where that voice came from. What a pain. The guy snapped. Damn, this brat's stubborn. Feng Hu, why are you just standing there? Have you really betrayed us? The other asked bluntly. Can you tell me, can you really convince that woman? You're trying to persuade sis. Money can be earned back, but youth and beauty once lost are gone for good. Do you want to be a woman who's never known love? He urged anxiously. Hurry up with some sweet talk or those wolves will break free from Fish's grip. Voices desperately tempted him. It's too dangerous. Everyone's lives are in your hands. Just give up. Die if you must. The guy shouted Feng Hu too, with money you can have any man you want. Tran Tin shot back. That's not real love at all. I can't just watch my sister waste the best time of her life and miss out on true love. He angrily ordered the twin wolves. Take care of this chatterbox first. Lily and Fish anxiously chased after the twin wolves. Master, it's too dangerous. Tran Tin turned his back, caught off guard, as a flying dagger suddenly shot toward the twin wolves. They Dao was stunned. What's that? Feng Hu asked seductively. So can you be my true love if she's not against it? That attitude disgusted Lily and Fish to no end. They Dao coldly said, Brainless woman, today I'll clean house first. She stepped up to protect him. This place is dangerous, you go hide first. Trum Tefong unleashed a chaotic hairpin dance. The twin wolves couldn't block this attack at all. The guy smirked. Just a cheap trick. The twin wolves used their second wind technique. Tran Tin checked on Lily. Are you okay? She replied, Master, I'm fine. He asked. Feng Hu's strength is clearly no match. Lily Li, can you use Yamato Orochi's power again? She confirmed she could, but needed to gather energy first. The twin wolves fought fiercely. Seeing her spirit beast defeated, the Tao declared it was her turn next. Dare betray me, and I'll make you suffer. Chen Ting was ready to act. This was the end. Damn it. The blade quickly retreated. Damn, I'm definitely coming back. Feng Hao was also targeted, so he asked Chen Ting, why are you shyly scratching your head? Damn, they hit our whole squad. Chen Ting tried to keep things under control. Lily Fish, chill out. We're surrounded by a bunch of female ghosts. Fish sulked and said, at a time like this, the master's still thinking about other women. Master, stay sharp and pull the sword from your hand. Another voice rang out. Looks like only you can protect our king right now. Chen Ting thought silently. The voice came with the sound of footsteps. The beast's claws slammed hard on the ground. It opened its mouth and unleashed a blazing hellfire attack toward where he stood. But Ba was stunned, unable to harm Chen Ting. This was the protective sphere surrounding them. It confirmed this was the power of the remaining holy sword. That holy sword was now in his palm. Chen Ting was shocked. What's going on? I can use the sword's energy too. The ghosts around tried to get close to the trio, but one sword swipe shredded them to pieces. The voice echoed, the holy sword in the king's hand is the sword of a ruler, in a knight's hand, it's a guardian blade. Anyone recognized can wield its power. You get it right, it means I gotta protect Lily well, huh? Chen Ting helped her up and asked Lily, you okay Ba? Turned into a familiar figure. She whispered a familiar name. Babe, why didn't you come save me? If it weren't for Lily, I wouldn't be in this mess. The holy sword warned, snap out of it if even the most rational like you get enchanted, we're totally screwed. Chen Ting gritted his teeth, veins popping on his forehead. He swore and slashed at B. Damn it. You dared to disguise as Lo Na to trick me. Chen Ting pointed his sword and asked, you're the one playing dirty behind our backs, right? B's claws launched upward with force. Chen Ting slashed while asking, you're the one who enchanted Lily and Fish just now, right? A surge of power condensed in its palm energy, crashing down where Chen Ting stood. He struggled to maintain his shield. Damn, why is this guy's power getting stronger by the minute? Could he be absorbing my emotions to boost himself? Fish stepped up to help, whipping her snake tail like a whip at Ba. Meanwhile, Lily worriedly asked Han, Master, okay, the only thing he cared about was Lily. Is she alright? The holy sword chimed in. It's all thanks to my purifying power, got it Ba. Couldn't believe a spirit beast's faith in protecting humans was this strong. Chen Ting noticed something. Lily and Fish, this guy can turn emotions into power. So during fights you gotta stay calm. Both replied, yes, master. Fish got it. The hellfire energy blasted forward. Chen Ting ordered Fish use your poison bones to support Lily. She charged at her opponent with laser focus. He worried for her. Lily, be careful. A blaze of fire lit up the scene. A deep voice boomed. The holy sword exists only to protect the king. I won't let you use my power to kill my king. Ba gasped in shock. What Chen Ting immediately threw the holy sword to Lily. Li seized the chance. She gripped the sword tightly in her palm, then slashed out a powerful energy strike. Li took advantage of the moment. She held the sword firmly, then unleashed a fierce energy slash that cut through everything. The flashes from this sword strike spread all around, then fell to the ground. Ba was hit and reverted to his original form, lying unconscious on the floor. The holy sword spoke up, raging flame. Holy sword, your arrogant nature hasn't changed one bit. Li Lai caught another sword. This was the remaining holy sword. The other holy sword snapped angrily. I was disrespectful, my king, but I still can't hand over my power to you yet. There's one more thing I have to do. Fish asked Master, what should we do with this kid? Chen Ting observed it. Was the beast just now really that small, in its true form? And there's another offspring. Fish's tail had to let Ba go because it was burning hot. It returned to its usual aggressive stance. Technically, you guys defeated the black dog through the trial. But I promised this kid I'd lend her power to complete her revenge. So the holy sword in Li's hand growled, you dare defy my king's orders. She asked anxiously, raging sword, what are you planning? The holy sword merged into Fish's body. Little serpent, I'm borrowing your body to use. Foe's true form was a snake. The holy sword's cold voice said, have I given you enough face? It lunged and bit Ba's thigh. Traitor to my king, you're already doomed to die. The knight's vow must be fulfilled. I bit Ba furious, cursing that spineless knight. The raging sword showed no mercy. The traitor spat arrogant words. Seeing the cracks forming in the secret realm, Chen Ting grew worried. This isn't good. The secret realm's master has been defeated, and this place is collapsing. Lily, we gotta stop those two from fighting any longer. The space here won't hold much longer. Lai urged. You two stop this now, he pleaded. Don't recklessly use other people's bodies like this. A fierce explosion erupted in the space. Tran Tin stood in the middle, pushing both apart. Especially you, Raging Sword. I won't let you mess around with Fish's body. Finally, the Raging Sword separated from Fish's body, and he stepped forward, catching her weakened body in his arms. Ba assessed, my king, looks like you found someone reliable. Fish, just waking up, panicked. Ouch, what bit my tail? It went over to Lily Lai and said, my king, the people of this body's tribe are being destroyed by the human organization. I promised her that once I gained enough power, I'd use this strength to save her people. She asked suspiciously, the human organization is persecuting the spirit beasts. She's showing loyalty, hoping my king will fulfill this. I've found the enemy's location. We can get there real soon, Fish whined. Master, look. My tail definitely got hurt during the fight earlier. It hurts so bad, only a kiss from you can heal it. He exposed. That wasn't from the fight earlier, was it? Then he turned to discuss the organization capturing spirit beasts. Could it be the Black Dawn group? He confirmed it was them. I've found their headquarters. Tran Tin quickly made a decision. Then I want to go too, Fish worried. Master, did you really clash with the Black Dawn group's officers already? He explained, Fish was sold on the black market because of the Black Dawn group. Dealing with them is also about avenging Fish. She got emotional and hugged Tran Tin tightly. Master, thank you. Lily, jealous, pushed them apart. I want to go too. I still haven't avenged my second tail's grudge, Ba reminded kindly. Kid, even though you were persecuted by humans before, if you have nowhere to go after revenge, stay with him. Now I'll clear the secret realm and send you all home. The next morning, Tran Tin came back, calling the Flame Wrath Holy Sword. You awake. He opened the door and stepped inside. I'll make something to eat. The black dog can eat. Seeing Ba's expression, he stopped mid-sentence. Seeing her, Tran Tin was startled. Who is she? Why is she in my house? And why isn't she wearing clothes? Ba answered. I don't know why the black dog changed after you tamed him. Seems like you have some special ability. You're embarrassed and won't look. Don't go around naked doing moves that make people want to sin like that, she replied. I've rested enough. It's time to fulfill my promise. So, that's it. I get it now. Tran Tin was curious. What exactly did she understand? Bang pressed close to him and asked, this body's pretty amazing, right? Does it make humans want to get it on? Tran Tin warned. I already said, don't mess around using other people's bodies like that, she whispered in his ear. What if I told you I've thought about that too? Why you freaking out? Then she immediately pushed the person pressed against her away. However, Tran Tin was pinned down by Ba, who flipped the roles from guest to master. What is she trying to do? She lightly licked his cheek. Dogs like to leave their scent on what they love. That's how they show affection. Ba seduced him. Come on, take it one step further. Outside, at the dining table, Tam Lang was curious. Tran Tin had been gone with the food for a while. Could something have happened? She stood up to look for him. Luckily, she had found his place, otherwise she wouldn't have known. Looking at the other two girls, Tam Lang felt a bit sad. Clearly she wanted to date him, but he was living with another girl. The door to Ba's room suddenly opened. Tran Tin inside had been stripped and was begging, don't flame wrath, holy sword. She was on top of him, enjoying herself. How old are you and still so shy? Let me see. Tam Nang was shocked by the scene. She screamed, what the hell are you guys doing? Lee and Fish ordered. From now on, flame wrath, holy sword, no more messing with the black dog's body without permission. Clearly a newbie yet sneaking to get first dibs with the master. Tam Lang judged them. How can a woman be so shameless, snake lady? You too. Ba cleared her throat and asked, right, is everything ready? The two people I'm tracking have arrived at their headquarters. At first I planned to offer myself to the male master, to help that little one fit in better with the group, but looks like we can't rush this. Tam Nang asked in surprise, are you really planning to go to the Black Shadow Group's HQ? I heard their leader is super scary. Maybe we should report to the guild. B reminded her, if you're scared, you don't have to go. The guild you mentioned has Black Shadow Group's informants inside. Reporting to them would blow our cover. Lee, hot-headed, said, Master, this cruel organization that harms spirit beasts, I say we just wipe them out. Clean the whole gang in one go, avenge the little one and its clan. He calmly looked for a strategy. Since we don't know their strength yet, better not get too hyped. They have numbers and we don't fully understand the Black Shadow Group inside. This mission is mainly reconnaissance. Avoid direct conflict if possible. The Black Shadow Group's base is in an abandoned building. Both the Great Blade and the Wind Queen are tightly sealed inside. Please, boss. Give us one more chance. This time, we'll definitely bring back the Holy Sword. The Great Blade knew too well, it's useless now. We're all here, which means the boss has decided to execute both of us. The boss replied, do you think I'm just some strict superior who only punishes subordinates when they mess up? I don't care that you lost the sacred flame sword. She appeared, her aura blazing red all around her. The boss continued, What really pisses me off is your careless attitude at work. The sword suddenly slashed decisively toward them. The Empress panicked. Boss, please don't. I coldly said, being followed without a clue, and then swaggering back to headquarters like nothing happened. When the two of them were unconscious, the boss added, I need to find out who dares to mess with the Black Bright gang. Tran Tin's crew had just raided the headquarters. Tam Lang, shocked, didn't expect the Black Bright gang's HQ to be here. Lai guessed. Looks like they're super confident in their disguise. We just need to swap clothes and we can sneak right in. He glanced at the surveillance cameras. Too easy, honestly, makes me kinda uneasy. The Sacred Sword spoke up. I'll set up some spies. So if things go south, we can bail immediately. Then it immediately left to investigate. The boss watched this through, the camera shocked. The guy actually brought them right to the door and unlocked the strongest power of the Sacred Sword. Carrying the key, the others stood frozen. I want to test the power of the Sacred Sword. The subordinate replied, yes sir. That subordinate was from the Black Bright gang, a 6th rank officer, a master. The master's body gradually turned transparent. The boss reminded them to get to work. As they went deeper into the HQ, they found cages full of spirit beasts, beasts captured by the Black Bright gang. Don't be scared, I'm gonna get you out right now. All those imprisoned here were 2nd rank beasts. Didn't expect they'd captured so many Light Clan spirits. Just as Lee was about to draw his sword, Tran Tin stopped him. We can't make too much noise, or we'll stir up trouble, she said, but if we just leave them like this, those 2nd rank beasts think about it. Maybe we can let the Sacred Sword's wrath track their movements, and that way we can trace the Black Bright gang's buyers. The Sacred Sword praised smart idea. Maybe we can even find the whereabouts of that guy's clan. Behind Lily, Master Matt suddenly appeared holding the key to the Avalon's Sacred Sword. She turned around, shocked at the ambush. A purple energy pulled her away, leaving only a worried voice calling Lily. As her eyes slowly opened, Lily was inside the artificial Avalon secret realm. This was on Tran Tin's side, ambushed by an infiltrator. Let me see what you're really made of. Ba and Fish spoke up. Lily's been taken, but the enemies here are tough to handle. We gotta figure out how to deal with them fast and then find Lai Lai. The boss has revealed himself. Before you beat me, don't even think about leaving. The Sacred Sword roared in anger. Can't believe they just walked right in. Back realized why they could pinpoint their location. She gripped the Sacred Sword tightly. I'll handle her. You guys cover the rear. Tran Tin was shocked. Another enemy. Tam Lang guessed it was Black Shadow talking. Apparently this person was facing a giant beast. The boss was fighting B. So let me see whose Sacred Sword is stronger. She wasn't scared. Bring it on. Ba concentrated his power into the Sacred Sword, unleashing a blazing red armor attack. The firestorm charged at the boss. I can confirm it's you. The mastermind who destroyed my clan. Go to hell, I sneered. Revenge flames, huh? Interesting. Let me play with you a bit. On Tran Tin's side, he reminded Fish to watch its moves and seize the opening after the giant spirit beast attacked. Tam Lang was shocked, a spirit beast attacking on its own without the spirit beast master's command. Even Fish was struggling. He thought silently, is this giant really that fast? She fell backward. Sorry master, it's too fast, I couldn't react in time. Tam Lang's whole body was also restrained by that slime, unable to move. Even Ba got knocked back, falling down bruised and battered, leaving only Tran Tin standing. He realized she was stronger than any enemy he'd ever faced. The boss sneered coldly at him, like he was a tiny prey. Meanwhile, somewhere else, Lily sensed something was wrong. Her master was in danger. Though her hands were sealed in ice bindings, she still tried to summon the Lu spear. After breaking free, Lily immediately left, rushing to help her master. But the sect's last disciple appeared to block her. She attacked. First warning, if you run wild, it'll be a real mess for me. Lily got slammed back. When she stood up, she found no enemies in sight. Suddenly, she was stabbed in the back. Fresh blood splattering everywhere. She sat down in pain, totally unable to fight this enemy. This was it for her. The sword stuck in the rock behind called out, Master, you're back. Lu spear tat hack. No Hoa didn't expect 3 wielders of the sacred sword here. Whatever master must be one of them. Everyone get in for me. The boss outside was surprised, didn't expect anyone besides him to wield the sacred sword. The sacred sword in his hand warned him, this isn't good. Humans can't handle the sacred sword's power. Don't push it. Tran Tin, the only one left who can fight, is me. Rest assured, I've controlled the sacred sword's power before. Alright, I'm charging in. This'll be fun. Let's see how long you can hold out. Their powers clashed. Tran Tin's sword glowed fiercely as he struggled to defend. He frowned, feeling a rising sense of unease. The boss asked with satisfaction, is the key working? They were engulfed in energy and teleported elsewhere. When Tran Tin slowly opened his eyes, sunlight blinded him. He sat up curious. Where is this? My wounds. All healed. Lily hugged him from behind. Master, are you okay? Tran Tin was shocked. Lily, how are you here too? The boss eyed the sword, the strongest sacred sword. Finally, I've found your true form. The sacred sword's true form radiated spiritual energy, but it was unclear. Among those recognized by the sacred sword, who truly was the Dragon King's child, its gaze landed on the boss's chest, then continued. I remember my previous master had a chest as big as yours. On her body, it sensed a familiar scent, spiritual energy radiating around Lili. She spoke, that's why I'm more like the golden dragon. The sacred sword's true form stubbornly said, so what I want to choose this lady as my master. Just teasing. Looks like the sacred sword isn't too fond of her. Kid, Lily angrily asked, what did you say? The sacred sword's true form lustfully looked at some part of the boss. A young girl is nice, but a mature woman has way more charm. A naive young girl is cute and all, but a mature woman's got way more charm. Tran Tin smirked with disdain. So this sword stuck in the stone is just some pervy dude. Wait a sec. Are you telling me the strongest holy sword picks its owner based on looks? He pouted at Tran Tin. Why is there another guy here? I'm not like other holy swords. I'm on par with the Golden Dragon King. I don't have to be loyal to the Golden Dragon clan. I pick whoever I want. You bring out your gear. If you can't win in raw power, then let's go by numbers. Hey, holy sword, we got something tasty over here. The images of fish and ba appeared. Tran Tin called out. Strongest holy sword, if you pick my Lily, you can still chill and play with these gorgeous sisters. The holy sword's true form lit up as it looked at them. What? It started to get obsessed. So you're imagining these babes surrounding you. The holy sword's true form thought this was a paradise of luxury. It sneered, kid. The more I look at you, the more you grow on me. The boss felt insulted. Wait, are you saying you want to choose me just because of my body? The holy sword refused. Sorry, I've decided to pick this side. She angrily attacked. Daring to mess with me, die. The holy sword's true form fiercely counterattacked, bold enough to attack me. The boss just realized what now. Daring to attack the sword itself, a slash swept through, tearing off her bra. She stood stunned, unable to react for a moment. The holy sword's true form blazed with fury. How dare she insult me? She's not worthy to wield my power. Get lost. The boss was immediately blasted out of the secret realm. She screamed in rage. I'm not giving up, the holy sword proudly said. One hit, right on target. No wonder I'm the Avalon holy sword. It moved toward Lily. Now this holy sword recognized her as the temporary owner. She touched it, feeling the power of the strongest holy sword. The hilt fit perfectly in Lily's palm. Lily's whole body tensed as the sword's power surged into her. A fierce explosion rocked Tran Tin. Seeing Lily standing there torn and battered, he hesitated. Lily, her clothes. Lily was shocked. Why are my clothes all ripped? The Avalon holy sword's true form appeared, though it saw a beautiful scene. It didn't expect its new owner to be so low-ranked. She couldn't control its power at all. That kid, haven't you leveled up your spirit beast? Tran Tin was surprised. Could this kid really be the strongest holy sword? Lily chimed in. The strongest holy sword can transform into a humanoid spirit beast, the girl answered. This holy sword is a special existence totally different from swords like the Spearflow sword. Though the title Strongest Holy Sword sounds impressive, this holy sword has its own name. My name is Avalon. Kid, hurry up and take me to meet the other beauties. He thought to himself, didn't expect this appearance to hide the heart of a ruthless uncle. Tran Tin realized they probably needed to level up Lily and the others first. Avalon stepped closer to her. Didn't expect she had some tricks too. Lee felt creeped out. Don't stare at me like that. The Avalon Holy Sword joined the team. The girl hoped the royal bloodline could survive until they had the real power to truly tame her. The boss was beaten back to her base. She vowed, damn it, I will never forgive that nasty sword. The master rushed over. Boss, it's bad. A bunch of guys in black suits just stormed in. The base has fallen, we gotta bail now. Why is she freaking out? Where's Dao Fong Hao? What about the other members of the Minhak Dawn? That bitch reported it. I used my invisibility to save Fong Hao. But the rest got captured. The boss's hands trembled. Damn it. Sumat tried to calm him down. Boss, as long as we keep the Green Mountain, we won't run out of firewood. If we don't get caught, we'll definitely make a comeback. She replied, you're way too naive. Minhak Doan's business is tied to some big shots above. After Minhak Doan got wiped out, us being alive is a threat to them. At that moment, the sacred sword's true form appeared in her hand. She reassured, don't worry, I'll protect you, just like we promised each other before. In Minhak Doan's basement, HQ Tam Lang and Fish were blinded. Fish worried, the boss is gone. Are we supposed to stay frozen like this forever? Tam Lang comforted. Chill, I just activated the locator on me. Someone will come rescue us soon. Her people showed up. Miss, are you okay? I'm here to save you. Miss, without you, I can't survive either. The city at night sparkled with lights from the skyscrapers. Inside the Jiang family's study, Jiang Kai asked, why's that shipment taking so long? His subordinate reported. Jiang, the poacher gang hunting Minhak Doan we've worked with for ages, slipped through our fingers. He coldly asked for the culprit. Who did it? The subordinate, sweating and tense, said, it was one of ours. The poacher gang kidnapped Miss Jiang. We had no choice. Jiang Kai stood up calmly. Interesting. How did my overprotected big sis get mixed up with Min Hakdon? He replied. Some dude took Miss Jiang to Min Hakdon's HQ. I'm pretty sure he's a rogue. He calmly took off his glasses, wiped them, and warned. Anyone who blocks me, you know how to handle them right. At Tran Tin's house, Ba had to wear a maid outfit. Aeons lost in beauty. So lucky the girls enjoying the ladies' service. Lo Nang doubted Tran Tin's morals. You don't spare even a kid like that, he replied. Is that how your brother is? That kid means a lot to Lily, so he rushed to her. Tran Tin, this beautiful miss, did she come here to pamper me too? The Avalon kid's acting like a serious old dude, not a kid. His moves and vibe are totally stiff and serious. Tran Tin said Lo Na clearly isn't a beast maiden, so how could the holy sword be interested in a human? The little brat shot back, I'm only into beauty, beauty knows no race. The knight chosen by the Fire Wrath Holy Sword ain't bad, I'm pretty satisfied, thanks. Tran Tin recalled that line, searched for the 12 knights, collected 7 virtues, and naturally, the path to kingship would open for him. Then he asked, did you just mention knights? Lily added. Even in her dreams, she talked about finding the 12 knights. Avalon, wrapped in Fish's hug, answered. You guys do know what the 12 knights mean, right? He guessed. Is it connected to your Holy Sword clan? The girl revealed the Holy Sword clan's choice. The 3 sacred swords radiate power. On Fish's side, the Holy Sword also reacted. Avalon spilled. The spirit beasts assigned to protect the Dragon King are revered as knights. The knights you're talking about are the spirit beasts chosen by the 12 Holy Swords. Knights can harness the power of the Holy Sword clan to boost their strength and carry the duty of protecting the newly appointed Beast King. Lily wondered, if I can use the power of the Spear of Flow, does that mean I'm a knight chosen by it? Tran Tin asked further, why can both I and the leader of the Bright Black Gang use the power of the Holy Sword? Luna was confused. What is everyone talking about? Why don't I get any of this? Avalon was pissed off and about to lose it. To ask, you gotta go one by one. Tran Tin moved to the guild hall and asked the receptionist, hey, I want to do a combat simulation to level up my spirit beast. She agreed. All right, I'll get your paperwork done right away, Tran Tin thought to himself. Didn't expect Li, as a royal descendant, to freely use the power of the Holy Sword. The 12 knights can only use one type of Holy Sword power. The fact that humans can wield Holy Sword power, even Avalon doesn't fully understand. At the Spirit Beast Trial Hall, opposite was a fierce wolf beast. He took Fish to train. The Spear of Flow had recognized Fish, but unfortunately, Fish still couldn't control its power. At least she had to evolve to knight level. Come on, Fish, fight to become the new master of the Spear of Flow. As she and the wolf beast were about to face off, someone upstairs started stirring trouble. The one who opposes the human life-sustaining fund, disappear forever. Fish wrapped her tail tightly around her opponent's body. Tran Tin commanded, exactly like that. Fish, use your venom to deliver the finishing blow, but the device suppressing the wolf beast's power was shattered. Its claws slammed hard into the ground. Startled by the opponent's ferocity, she froze. What's going on? Fish struggled to break free from the jaws biting her body. The wolf beast threw her far away. Fish had no strength left to fight back. Tran Tin anxiously ran toward her, calling Fish. When the wolf beast charged, the Holy Sword appeared to block it. Watch out. It roared fiercely and slammed into the shield created by the Holy Sword. Both Tran Tin and Fish were knocked back. The subordinate got bored and left thinking the one who defeated the Bright Black Gang was some big shot, but turned out to be easy to handle. Fish manifested, Master, let me protect you, Tran Tin advised. Fish, don't push yourself. You team up with the Holy Sword. Leave this to me for now. The Spear of Flow's wave surged toward the wolf beast like a tidal wave. The subordinate named Jun Wu said, didn't expect this kid to hide some real power. Luckily, the second young master taught us to be cautious. This time, failure's not an option. Fish stood guard to protect. You want me to be cautious. This time, failure's not an option. Fish stood guard to protect. If you want to hurt my master, you gotta get past me first. He had an idea. Could the Spear of Flow create a secret realm like the Holy Sword's wrath? Let's create a secret realm and get us out of here. The Spear of Flow replied. To open a secret realm, you gotta coordinate with a night-level spirit beast. Even if I take over the body, I can't do it alone. Fish's serpentine body coiled around the Spear of Flow. She said, let me defeat them. Once I evolve to night level, I can open the secret realm and get my master out of here. Tran Tin understood. Makes sense. Our goal here is to level up anyway. Night-level spirit beasts, aiming to break through evolution, need not only combat experience, but also some kind of fate right. Avalon revealed that the soldier rank marks the end of the growth process for most spirit beasts. Only those who fight regularly, who have faced death up close, can trigger rare evolutionary reactions. That little snake girl clings to you like that. If you fall into danger, maybe it could ignite a stronger fighting spirit in her, leading to an evolutionary reaction. Tran Tin decided. Then he'd take the risk and put himself in danger. To push Fish to evolve, he ordered her Fish to use the sword strike to block, then prepare to shoot poisonous bones. Fish opened her mouth and shot out dark blue poison bones. The poison bone cloud covered the whole area. Tran Tin silently felt lucky. His body already had antibodies against Fish's toxin. He held her steady inside the poison bone cloud, looking toward the lake tribe. Tran Tin noticed. But Fish's poison had no effect on them at all. The lake tribe's claws dug deep into the ground. He looked at them with disgust. They really wouldn't let go. But at this point with the sword strike, he was pretty sure he could break through. Fish worried that if this kept up, her master would be in danger. She had to get stronger. Just as Lake Tribe members charged from all sides, Tran Tin hoped for evolution. Fish's urgent situation made him stay sharp. Fish panicked, seeing Tran Tin in danger. A blue power surged, filling the space. The Lake Tribe was pushed back, unable to get close. He stared, wide-eyed at the scene. This was Fish's evolved form, the night-level spirit beast sword strike. Fish had grown new legs. Tran Tin curiously looked at the glowing collar on the Lake Tribe. The spirit beasts suddenly went berserk. Could it be the electricity from the collar? They charged even more aggressively at Fish. She gripped her holy sword tight, power radiating out, transforming into countless giant snakes. The sword strike morphing into Yamat Orochi. The giant snakes crushed the Lake Tribe member. Fish kept attacking, using the real poke move, but unused to standing on legs, she fell backward. Master, my legs feel so weird. Officer Min Lan received the news. Who the hell dared to use an untamed spirit beast as a test subject? All units be ready to capture the out-of-control spirit beast. Upon arrival, she was surprised to see the bodies on the ground. Were all these rampaging spirit beasts already defeated? Ka Duong followed, saying, what a mess. She bowed sincerely. Really sorry, due to our work negligence, you ended up in danger. Tran Tin reminded her, this is the second time already. I remember there was another incident where an out-of-control spirit beast attacked someone. These rampaging spirit beasts probably had deep ties inside the Spirit Beast Masters Association. I've also heard some inside the association have connections with the Black Shadow Gang. She changed the subject. Let me take you guys to check your injuries first. Some things aren't convenient to talk about here. Jun Vu hid behind the wall, thinking this kid Tran Tin is really tough to handle. Looks like it's time to pull out the secret final move, locked away deep in the vault. In Ka Duong's office, Vis lay on the bed, surrounded by nurse spirit beasts pacing back and forth, checking her. When they lifted her leg to examine, she got annoyed. Don't touch anymore, it's itchy. Damn. Ka Duong admired, not expecting him to have tamed another humanoid spirit beast. You don't think she brought me here just to talk about this, right? She admitted. Of course not. Have you told anyone else about the secret info on the Spirit Beast Masters Guild from the Black Shadow faction? Tran Tin replied no. Ka Duong pressed. So, you're the mysterious figure rumored to have wiped out the Black Shadow faction. You're wondering how she knows it's you. She revealed the five-tailed beast that attacked him was just rescued from the Black Shadow faction and hasn't been tamed by the guild yet. Logically, it shouldn't be used for training. This incident was clearly orchestrated. If not because you knew the secret info, then it can only be about the Black Shadow faction being destroyed. You suspect the five-tailed beast wasn't the Black Shadow faction's second-tailed beast, the one they kidnapped. Ka Duong pulled out a device. This is a scientific gadget developed by the Humanity Preservation Fund. It can force spirit beasts to evolve by sacrificing their lifespan, but it's banned on the market now. The Humanity Preservation Fund was founded by elites from various social classes to fight against spirit beast invasions. After humans became spirit beast masters and could coexist peacefully with spirit beasts, the fund shifted focus to exploiting and harnessing spirit beast power. However, it's full of extremists who have always seen all spirit beasts as threats to humanity. So, you're guessing she's with the Humanity Preservation Fund, and that's tied to the Black Shadow faction. She silenced Tran Tin with a spray, saying some things are better left unsaid. I advise you to stay away from the Spirit Beast Masters Guild for now. Lay low for a while. Coincidentally, I have a mission that needs you to visit the rainforest of Guangmu. Tran Tin was puzzled. I didn't do anything wrong. Why avoid them? She answered, even if you didn't do anything wrong, those who want to harm you are still lurking in the shadows. Even if you don't care, you should think more about those around you and your spirit beast companions. While you're gone, I'll help investigate. Fit ran over saying, Master, I don't want to stay here anymore, Ka announced. Let's bounce. Round-trip plane tickets and living expenses are all covered on the card. Have fun, y'all. In the Jiang family study, Tuan Vu begged desperately, Young Master Jiang, please give me one more chance. I really didn't expect that kid to have the sacred sword. Jiang Kai snorted coldly, your failure will expose me. Now the only way is to make you disappear. Your family will get a hefty payout, so just go meet your end in peace. The spirit beast behind raised its sword ready to execute him. Fresh blood splattered, ending a life. Looking at a missed call from Tran Tin, he muttered, my sister and this person really have some complicated ties. But thanks to her, I traced this guy's trail. I wonder how my sister will react when she hears he's dead. At Tran Tin's place, Lu Na happily asked, that fancy rainforest trip did some big shot sponsor you? He pinched her cheek, reminding, girls don't swear. And isn't the money earned by your hard-working brother counted too? Lily and Bag stepped out to greet. Master, you're back. He was surprised. Lily Bag, what's up with you two? Lu Na continued. Bro, I advise you to keep your head down and not get involved. Avon chimed in. After my special training, their strength is totally different now. She blushes shyly. The master just called my name bro. That's the name Tran Tin gave me, he bragged. I'm not behind either. Fish has evolved successfully. Lonahan quickly pulled out his phone. Gotta buy a new swimsuit. Avalon tugged his shirt, demanding Tran Tin, since we're at it. Buy everyone a swimsuit. We really need to be fully prepped for this tropical island trip. They had flown to the tropical island. In the changing room at the beach villa, the girls had finished changing. Avon waited outside with Tran Tin. Why do I have to stay with you? He replied. I'm not letting you sneak around, so just behave and wait. Suddenly, the girl sensed a presence and saw Avalon appear right in front of her. Tran Tin was startled. What are you doing all of a sudden? The girl excitedly said, thank God, deep in the island's rainforest, there's the aura of the Azure Saint Sword. Avalon looked hungry for the new Saint Sword, a new harem. He immediately sat up when he heard new Saint Sword. The four girls stepped out in bikinis. Lona cheerfully called out, Bro, we've been waiting for you. Avalon drooled, looking at them. Deep in the rainforest, some tourists were panicking and running wild. Ghosts or no ghosts, I'm old and got kids, please spare me, please. Guru was chanting a spell like a melody. Dara, the show's over here. Those who want to watch, please leave orderly. Lily was the first to get hyped. New Saint Sword, then, let's go find it, as soon as possible. Lona was just soaking it all in. Why rush? Enjoy the sun and sea first, then we can go. Avalon agreed with Lily's chill vibe. If we can, the sooner the better. The Azure Saint Sword's spiritual energy is fading fast. If we wait too long, word will get out, they're coming. An old lady ran up asking, you want to go deep into the rainforest? Tran Tin confirmed, yeah. We want to hire a local guide. The old lady warned, there's no guide like that here. Whatever you plan best, not to get close to the rainforest. If you anger the rainforest spirit, you won't come back. He'd never heard of this before the rainforest spirit. The woman explained, it's the guardian of life in the rainforest. It punishes anyone who disrespects life here without mercy. Not long ago, some poachers didn't believe it. They recklessly entered the rainforest. They ignored all warnings and went in. After that, no one ever saw them come out. They all fell silent after hearing this. Tran Tin assured, but we won't harm any creatures in the rainforest. The woman still urged them. The rainforest's too dangerous. Even locals like us don't dare enter. I advise you to give up this plan. He sighed. Let's go. Looks like we gotta figure this out ourselves, Avalon thought. Rainforest spirit, huh? Fine, let's just treat it like a challenge for us. Standing before the forest, the girl asked to confirm, you really want to go in? The old lady said, it's super dangerous inside. Cowards don't deserve to be kings. Overcoming fear is a king's must-learn lesson. Li Hio Thong said, who's scared? I'm not scared at all. He held Lo Na's hand. The rainforest's dangerous, hold my hand tight. She pouted. Hey, do you think I'm a kid or what? In the rainforest, Guru gloomily said, Gru, that's harsh. People below screamed wildly, kill them all. You monsters. Is she being too harsh? Compared to what they did, I've been way too gentle already. His eyes burn red as he self-destructs. How dare they invade my body? Die, you monsters. Guru summons the holy sword. Let's roll. Two uninvited guests just crashed the rainforest. Their figures slowly vanish, ready to greet the new visitor. Deep in the rainforest, Tran Tin is worried. Avalon and Lily move too fast. They're nowhere to be seen now. Wait, did you hear that singing Guru hums a haunting tune? Tran Tin freezes eyes wide as he spots the enemy. He yells angrily, "What did you do to them? Monsters, don't you dare hurt them." Seeing Tran Tin lose it and grab Lo Na by the throat, the two girls behind try to stop him. "What the hell is going on, master? Please calm down. Why are you and Lo Na suddenly fighting?" It takes a while to pull his hand off his sister's neck. Fist blocks him while Ba checks in. "Lo Na, are you okay?" She's also being controlled right now, her eyes glowing with eerie blue energy. Lo Na runs deeper into the rainforest. "Wait for me," Ba calls from behind. "Hold on, Lo Na." Avon and Lily move forward. That girl's really scared. She wants to be queen. Suddenly the sound of dripping blood echoes. Lee suspects something strange. "Did you hear that weird noise?" She turns cautiously toward the source. Lai's eyes widen in shock at what she sees. Guru, in a twisted form, smirks coldly at her. She presses her face close to Lily's and asks, "Here for protection too?" Avon notices what's in Guru's hand. The spirit beast dead inside her. Did she kill it? She reveals the kid invaded the rainforest with humans, blatantly hunting spirit beasts there. To protect the other tribes, she had no choice but to end its life herself. Lai panics, thinking that's a corpse. Guru bitterly says, "They meant no harm, just forced by humans to be brainwashed, stripped of even the right to choose. Those damn humans still lurk in the rainforest, like pests that never die, no matter how many times you kill them. Don't worry, I'll protect you all. Just come back to the base and no one will hurt you anymore." Lily worries, if she hates humans this much, are Master and Lo Na in danger? Guru senses the scent of humans on her. Seems like besides the enslaved kin, some traitors willingly follow humans. She replies, "I'm no traitor. My master never harmed spirit beasts. If you touch my master, I won't forgive you." She points her sword at Lily, but doesn't attack. Meanwhile, deep in the rainforest, leaves scatter wildly. Newborn energy mice heavily poached for power sources are being chased by a black hound. The baby mouse tries to escape the black hound's pursuit. Just as it opens its mouth to snap up prey, Tran Tin kicks it flying backward. It howls in pain. He coldly orders the black hound to scram, maintaining a defensive stance. Using his master's power, these black hounds seem off. He says, "I know I'm a bit worried." Bang has been chasing Lo Na. Both have gone silent. "I don't want to waste more time on these guys." When the baby mouse squeaks a few times, she hears it say, "Those black hounds have all been taken down by me, the one who brainwashed and controlled them." Tran Tin ordered brainwashed and controlled. Use the purifying power to break the control of those black hounds. Fish agreed, focusing her energy into the sword's flow, purifying her chi. The sword's aura grew massive. She shot up high energy, radiating, engulfing the black hound's body. It let out a howl. Its body submerged in purification. The whole pack of black beasts collapsed, unable to move. Tran Tin watched them suspiciously. "Why is this happening? I never intended to attack them. They look more like robots than spirit beasts." Suddenly, a voice echoed. It was a human, daring to enter the rainforest. "You came to take revenge on the rainforest god too." The captain continued, surprised they defeated so many black hounds. "You two are seriously skilled, interested in joining the Iron Blood Gang. We'll provide weapons and resources to help you finish your revenge. Not just you, but many of our team's families were killed by the rainforest god. This monster that massacres all life will be ended by us together." Fish asked for his opinion. "Master, what's our next move?" he pondered. "Didn't they encounter that weird monster before, or do they have a way to counter it?" Luo Na also fled this way. "Maybe we can ask them about her whereabouts to find our teammate." Tran Tin confirmed. "I'm in." He tossed his backpack to him. "Not bad, here's the uniform. Iron Blood Gang welcomes you." They changed together. He thought to himself, "We still know too little about this rainforest, but they probably hold info we desperately need. Like what that monster really is, and where to find it now." Deep in the rainforest, inside the Iron Blood Gang's camp, the underlings solemnly welcomed their captain back. He sized up the place. These guys must be the poachers the boss mentioned. Seems their current goal is to kill the rainforest god who killed their comrades. For now, that's not the priority. The urgent task is to find Luo Na's trail. Since entering the rainforest, only Luo Na and I have been here. Looks like the rainforest god holds a deep grudge against humans. Tran Tin tried to start a conversation with a guy. "Hey, have you seen a girl who looks a bit like me but about a head shorter? That's my sister. We got separated in the rainforest." Naru was unsure. "Besides those two, I haven't seen anyone else from outside, but the whole rainforest is under Iron Blood Gang's control. Your sister was probably found by their patrol brothers. She's probably being held at some camp for now. He handed Tran Tin something here. This will help you resist the rainforest god's enchantment. He asked further, how's the situation in the rainforest now? Naru replied. Didn't you hear? After Iron Blood Gang entered the forest, bad things happened. They disappeared. Right, I think it was just a reinforcement team. Unfamiliar with the situation, attacked by the rainforest god, only a few survived. Actually, Iron Blood Gang has been operating in the rainforest since before the rainforest god appeared. Someone else chimed in, cursing the rainforest god, saying it's just a bloodthirsty monster. My son was killed by it. The captain comforted them. All right, it really is a giant monster. Both were stunned. That's the one. A giant python brought in. He's sizing up this gear like it's worth some serious cash, Tran Tin wondered. Aren't we supposed to be gearing up to hunt the rainforest god? What's going on here? One dude asked. The rainforest god responds to the cries of spirit beasts. We're hunting spirit beasts to lure out the rainforest god. But these beasts seem to know our plan, so Tran True refuses to call for help. Now that we've almost got enough, it's go time. The captain's hyped, ready to execute the spirit beasts. I want to see if these beasts will really risk it all to protect the rainforest god, Fish whispered. Boss, when they say execute, do they mean kill the spirit beasts, even if they want to get back at the rainforest god? These spirit beasts are innocent. You replied, I know. You can use the sword's energy to create the secret realm now, right? She confirmed. The captain ordered Naru to handle the newborn rats. Next, listen to me, start with the worthless ones first. You pretended to channel power all over your body and shouted, Rainforest God, here we come. Someone immediately turned around and asked, what the rainforest, God? Tran Tin's body started vanishing, leaving everyone shook. Why didn't my earpiece warn me? What kind of power is this? It wasn't in the intel. Damn. It came so fast. The captain ordered, grab your weapons, find the rainforest god as soon as possible. Don't let it get near the cage. You appeared behind a member, then it was his turn. He grumbled, annoyed. Why now, of all times? The guy got pulled into a teleport gate, and others nervously asked. Someone else got attacked. Did you see that? Another person got sucked in. He yelled, what the hell? The captain barked, this sucks. Fall back, 3 per group, watch each other's backs. Don't let it break through again. Fish reported the plan was shaky. You ordered, you go first, and summon the secret realm. After setting up the teleport conditions, release the spirit beasts. I'll cause chaos outside to cover you. Fish followed right away. Boss already distracted them all. Tran Tin launched the first move. Now it's my turn. The iron cages shattered, catching the captain off guard. A subordinate reported, Captain, the spirit beasts inside are. A guy aimed his gun at the spirit beasts. Damn it, no way you're escaping. He was immediately controlled by the teleport gate. What's going on? A whole bunch of people got sucked in by an invisible force. The captain wondered if the rainforest god's power had evolved. Naru instructed to attack the spirit beasts. The rainforest god's new ability only affects those attacking the spirit beasts. He ordered the rest to stick close if they couldn't attack. I really want to see how far they can run. Everyone followed the spirit beasts. Move it. Suddenly the ground beneath them turned into a puddle. A member reported. The captain looked down. This is water. Fish was right behind them. The captain cursed. Damn, why can't we move? They were trapped by the water's power. Damn it. We're getting hit, even when doing nothing. Above them was a glaring red eye they didn't even notice. Because these guys were panicking, dragged into another space. Where is this A-trap? Dimension? Paradise. Have we been killed by the rainforest? God Tran Tin praised. Well done. The secret realm created by the Holy Sword can automatically teleport those who meet special conditions inside. As long as they deliberately attack the spirit beasts or leave the camp, they'll get pulled into the secret realm. That way, we can successfully cover the spirit beasts' retreat, Fish reported. Looks like all the spirit beasts have successfully escaped. Done deal, expand the secret realm. This is exhausting. Kururu suddenly sneezed, itching her nose. She spoke up, I'm telling you this time you better behave. Lily's whole body was tightly wrapped by green tentacles. Kururu reassured her, don't worry, I won't accidentally kill an innocent. The Holy Sword Lady can read her memories. Let me see if her master is really who she says. Pieces of memories appeared in blue bubbles between them. Avalon was eager. Could it be that kind of memory? Kururu was annoyed. Fast forward to the part I want to see. Images of both the family and spirit beasts appeared. She released her, realizing her master wasn't a villain. Then let her go. A message came through. Lady Kururu is in danger. Someone wants to harm her. Please be careful around humans. Kururu knew this was a distress signal from the spirit beasts. The newborn mouse panicked and ran back. saying Lady Kururu finally found her people. It brought back memories to report to her. Avalon was surprised to see familiar faces. "Is this the spirit beast's memory?" it reported. "Master, there's danger." Over at the Iron Blood Gang camp, everyone was shocked when teleported back. "We're back, guys. You all aren't dead." The captain was so emotional he rushed to hug Tran Tin. "Everyone's okay." "That's great. You're gross pushing me away. We just got teleported to some weird place. No PDA, man." "Squad leader, please keep it professional," he yelled in frustration. "All the spirit beasts have fled. What do we do now?" But the captain quickly regained composure. "I've had tracking devices on them for a while. I see the rainforest spirit didn't get caught. So we're going on the offensive." Fish didn't expect his plan to fail at the last second. "What?" He ordered nearby patrol teams to regroup with our secret weapons and gather all forces, launching a full-scale attack on the monsters that killed our loved ones. She worried, "Master. What should we do now? I can't reopen the secret realm anytime soon. You're out of options too. For now, follow them. Maybe we'll find Lo Na's trail from other Iron Blood Gang members. The rainforest spirit won't attack the spirit beasts. Hopefully Lily and the others won't clash with the Iron Blood Gang people." Over at Lo Na, she was tightly bound by vines. Let me go, Ba sighed, in relief. "Finally stop struggling. Next, just get Lo Na back to Fish for purification, and we're done." Her eyes glowed with a cold green light. In her pupils reflected a dangerous green glow. Hezia suddenly appeared, catching Ba off guard, as he said, "Looks like your friend needs help." She cautiously glanced toward the noise, then quickly summoned the holy sword in her hand, pointing it at her. "What kind of monster are you?" She couldn't tell. This person smelled both human and spirit beast. "Is she human or spirit beast?" Hezia said. "Sorry you had to see this scary face, but trust me, I'm human." Turning like this was truly a last resort. "My name's Hezia, a member of the Iron Blood Gang patrolling around here. This device can block the whispers of the rainforest spirit, helping your friend regain her sanity. How did you end up like this? Can I trust you? You could have blinded me if this device didn't work. I'll let you handle things your way." The gang flashed past her in a blink, and she grabbed the deep blue arm of her opponent, then carefully squeezed tight. Hezia said, "I was just talking. Didn't expect you to actually blind me." Above, green tentacles were stalking them with a bright golden glow inside. Behind Hezia, a dangerous smile spread. Luna screamed in panic. "There's a monster," Ba cheered. "Awesome. Luna. Finally, she's awake." Blinded and held tight, she was confused. What's going on? After hearing the whole story, Luna apologized. "Sorry, I freaked out." "Thanks for helping me," Hezia replied. "No problem. It's what humans do, help each other out." Luna frowned hearing that. "What's that annoying noise?" she warned. "It's the alert when the rainforest spirit activates its power. It's nearby." Ba suspected the rainforest spirit was the one who attacked Luna. Hezia's face turned serious. "Exactly." Seeing the tentacles aiming down, Ba cursed. "Damn it, it's targeting Lu." She felt chills down her spine as the thing got closer. The holy sword pierced right through it. It turned out to be an invisible entity. She was shocked. The holy sword couldn't stop it. Hezia stood up to fight. "This thing's invisible, so only special methods can hurt it. Its power can't touch her." Ba was surprised its attack doesn't work on her. Vines wrapped around her body in circles. Hezia explained, "The rainforest spirit won't harm spirit beasts, and I happen to have spirit beast blood in me." She unleashed a magic-breaking strike with overwhelming power on the enemy. She announced good news, they finally caught it. Seeing the aura escape into the forest, Hezia chased after it. It was heading toward the survivor camp. 2 others followed behind. Survivor camp, maybe her brother's there. The monster's body was forming, it said. The self-set target is almost complete. At the Iron Blood Gang camp, Tran Tin lined up behind Naru and asked, "Why did the squad leader have us line up?" He replied, "Earlier a spirit beast escaped and trampled our weapons. We're lining up here to get resupplied." Curious, he asked. Another member, "Is this spirit stone also part of the supplies we can get?" Thinking to himself, this rare item can upgrade the spirit beast's level. And if obtained, Fit's power will recover fast. He handed it to Tran Tin. "You want this? Our spirit beasts are already max level. This is just a regular stone to us. If you can use it, take it. Don't be shy, it's really useful." Fish started absorbing it. "First time, I'm soaking up power from a spirit stone. Feels like this, huh?" Tran Tin reminded her, the power boost from this pure spirit stone should be enough for her to unlock the secret realm a second time. She opened her mouth and unleashed a wave of poisonous bones. "Master, I don't even need to unlock the secret realm now. I can already stun everyone here." A notification popped up. Fish leveled up to Night Hero rank, instantly gaining a new skill, Poison Domain, releasing a wide area covered in a bone poison veil. Poison bones can mix various toxins to create dual effect limits like killing enemies, causing numbness, paralysis, sleep, and extending the poisoning duration massively. The toxin acts instantly. The poison domain can cover a radius of 1 mile, combined with the purifying power affected by the toxin, which can merge with the holy sword domain in use. Looking at the photo in hand, a member spoke up. Finally, we can get revenge for everyone. Everyone's ready. Just wait, I swear I will. We've been waiting for this moment forever. Naru, don't hold back in battle, you're still young. Fish and Trantin popped out from behind a tree. She asked if I wanted to take them all out now. You replied, not yet, as long as they don't harm innocent spirit beasts. We have no reason to stop them from avenging their loved ones. Avalon appeared and asked, you guys are still here for real? You wondered, Avalon, why are you here? Didn't Lily come with you? The girl revealed Lily was outside with the owner of the Azure Holy Sword. But it seems those two have been spotted by the people here, Trantin added. The owner of the Azure Holy Sword, could she be the Rainforest Spirit? On the other side, the group got spooked by a sudden rush of smoke. The Rainforest Spirit showed up again. Get ready to fight, you sensed trouble. Lily's in danger. Guru stepped forward. Those beasts killed my child, you'll pay for that. They were shocked to see Lily too. Why are there two of them? Doesn't matter, still kill. The leader's earpiece got info and he ordered the squad. Attack, hit them from both flanks. Bullets flew, Kururu was stunned. What's going on? Why isn't my power working like this? Lee thought silently, the owner doesn't know what these poachers are doing to her now. Kuru's control ability doesn't affect them, so breaking through with brute force is the only option. Tentacles grew from her back, Kururu said. If soft doesn't work, then strong it is. Life force power enhanced her body, making the tentacles grow bigger. The group tried to psych themselves up. Don't be scared, there are only two of them. She was mocking how many they had. All right then, bring it on. Lily charged from behind. I'm coming to help too. You watched from afar as the fight kicked up a cloud of dust. Fit unleashed the poison domain covering the whole area. She was following orders from Trantin. Fish jumped in. Standing inside the shield, you wondered why did Fish turn into a snake-tail form. Avalon explained, that's normal. The poison domain is Fish Tribe's unique skill, and using it requires reverting to the ancestor's form properly. As the poison spread, the enemies started feeling weird. They writhed and collapsed. What is this? Their bodies lost control. Guru was clueless. Lily immediately realized, it's the owner came to save us. Trantin stepped out as everyone fell. This skill's range is seriously no joke. Lai rushed over to hug him. Master, are you okay? I finally found you. Guru sized up Trantin. You're Lily's master. Why are you dressed like a poacher? You frowned, evaluating the other. Haven't you met me before? She replied. I only saw you in Lily's memories. This is our first time meeting in real life. Lily introduced Master, this is Kururu, also a spirit beast chosen by the Holy Sword. Thanks to her, I found you. You were stunned, meeting her for the first time. From the poacher's outfit you frowned, sizing her up. Haven't you met me before? She answered. I only saw you in Lily's memories. This is our first time meeting in real life. Lily introduced Master. This is Kururu, also a spirit beast chosen by the Holy Sword. Thanks to her, I found you. You were stunned, meeting her for the first time. Since then, Trantin guessed that if what Guru said was true, the one who attacked him and Lo Na when they first entered the rainforest was at the back gate of the Iron Blood Gang camp. Lo Na eyed the place Hesia led her to with suspicion. Is this the survivors' camp? Why is it completely empty? She thought silently that the supplies must be gone. Could it be they found the rainforest god's location and didn't wait for me to act? Hia hurriedly left. No, the squad leader wouldn't just leave me hanging. Plus, the beast cage was empty. Lo Na stayed close to the unconscious people, wondering if they all had some connection to the beast. This creature looked like someone from our tribe, but the vibe was totally different. Hia was sure, no doubt about it, the rainforest god had been here before. She kept her guard up, staring at the group far away. Rainforest god, Lo Na called out happily to her brother. He's okay. Hia stopped her. Wait, don't forget the rainforest god can hypnotize humans. Maybe he's under its control right now. Ba frowned and asked, what does the rainforest god want by controlling its host? She aimed her gun at them. The rainforest god usually makes people kill each other. Maybe it's interested in his power. I'll draw their attention. You all find a chance to use the earpieces to wake the others up. A blast of power shot straight at Kuru. Trantin was shocked. There are still stragglers. Watching Lily rush at her, Hesia wasn't too surprised. The distance was far, so she missed. Couldn't take her down right away. She attacked the damn poachers. What do you want? Trantin ordered. Fish used his territory skill, but it only affected Iron Blood Gang members. Back pulled out an earpiece and started acting, slipping it into Tran Tin's ear. Master snap out of it. Lo Na pressed another earpiece to his ear. Bro, you're confused. Lo Na, what are you doing here, Ba? Asked happily. Master, you recognize me now. His sister sighed in relief. Looks like he's regained consciousness. Tran Tin took off the earpiece, suspicious. Regained consciousness. I already used the spirit sword to recover my mind. Lily swung a sword from her side. Give up. Guru felt insulted. How dare you treat me like that? She shot a tentacle at Hezia. Ba braced himself. That damn rainforest god. It's time to pay for hypnotizing the master and Lo Na. She immediately charged to attack Guru's tentacle. She froze. Physical attacks could hurt it. Lily scolded Ba. Why are you siding with the poachers? She warned Lily, you're under the rainforest. God's control, snap out of it. Tran Tin stood confused in the middle, wondering what the hell happened over there. He only remembered things after regaining consciousness. At the survivors' camp, a few people were unconscious on the ground. That mysterious thing was here, and outside, it was chaotic. We can't just sit still either. The controlled rat stepped toward the unconscious people. Gru, it's time to unleash your power. Strength slowly flowed into Naru's body. A notification popped up, reminding of life force boosting physical strength. On Tran Tin's side, he hurriedly warned. Liba stopped saying the situation wasn't right now. Guru swore the poachers wouldn't let him off. Her tentacle struck at Hia, who immediately counterattacked. Die, monster. The gun in her hand fired at the opponent's tentacle. At the same time, Naru under control appeared and was pierced through by the tentacle. Tran Tin and Lily gawked in shock. Damn, Haya was shook seeing someone familiar. Naru and Lily started to feel fuzzy. So what's the deal with the current master? I'm kinda confused here. Tran Tin thought this kid couldn't have recovered that fast. The real culprit who killed the innocent is someone else, he asked Avalon. With her powers, can she heal the boy's wounds? She refused. You want me to heal some poacher who's been hunting spirit beasts? No way. Sorry, I'm not saving him. Tran Tin started to sweet talk. If you help me, later I'll take you to meet a bunch of badass older sisters like that. Avalon slowly fell for it. When she transformed into a sword, he told the others here to protect Lo Na at all costs, no matter what happens. Keeping Lo Na safe is top priority. Naru's body twitched, and something inside him flew out saying, annoying brat. Guru kicked him away. Way too young to be slacking off, running into the rainforest to poach spirit beasts. Humans are seriously the worst. Haya caught her friend in her arms, and Naru even made the kids stand in front to take the bullets for her. That power surged into her. Kuru denied it, saying, what control? I don't get it. He just volunteered to die. She froze. Why did my power suddenly activate like this? Flashbacks of Naru's childhood appeared from when his parents were taken by monsters. Since then, Naru's held a grudge. Damn rainforest god, I swear I'll kill you. She was stunned. This is the poacher kid's memory. I don't remember doing this. Who the hell are you? Hezia condensed spirit beast lightning power in her palm, fresh blood splattered. She mocked, you've killed so many. You can't even remember who's who. Kururu got hit and spat blood. Nearby, someone checked on Naru. Lily worried if he could survive such serious wounds. Avalon replied, you're underestimating the power of the strongest holy sword. When I heal you and Lily together sharing my power, there won't be any explosions anymore. Watching the healing energy cover his whole body, Tran, Tin, and Lily were amazed. This recovery speed is insane. This is the power of the strongest holy sword. Meanwhile, Guru's body collapsed to the ground. Tentacles escaped from her body. All right, Guru, your body and power will be claimed. So this is what having a body feels like. Hezia panicked seeing this. Huh, she can still move. Tentacles wrapped tightly around her. A deep voice echoed, I'm curious, what form have you taken now? Before I figure out how you were born first, stay put in this secret realm. Hia sank deeper. Fish called out worried. Master, look over here quick. What are you curious about? The monster asked. What's it like being devoured by your own creation? Holy sword, what's there to be startled about? But it's someone Lily can't believe. The creation of the holy sword. The Azure Holy Sword can create monsters. Avalon revealed, the Azure Holy Sword can control emotions. This thing is probably a collection of the negative emotions Kuru emitted strong enough to turn against its master. The monster sneered. Spirit beasts protecting humans, pathetic. Their loyalty to their species led them to slaughter their own kind. I bet you don't know what humans have done to us. Let's see if you still feel the same after learning their crimes. Do you still want to protect humanity? He carried Naru away from those tentacles. Lily stood her ground, definitely a tough one to deal with. Tentacles sprouted up like crazy from below. They reached for Tran Tin's arms before he could even react. The other girls couldn't escape yet, helplessly calling for their master. Lai's brother swung his sword straight into those disgusting tentacles. He coughed harshly but was still alive. Avalon spoke up. Thanks to me, you better live well. I still want to check out that place full of big sisters. Could this be the Holy Sword's secret realm? The little girl warned. This place is nasty. Watch over me, don't let my precious body soak in this filthy water. From the muddy sludge, corpses surfaced, losing their sanity and turning feral. Growls echoed everywhere. They all charged at the girls trapped inside bubbles. Tran Tin alone shouted, "Get lost." Aeon warned, "Hey, it's just you now. If you go all out with my power, be careful not to blow yourself up." He fought hard, swinging his sword fiercely. While the monster's claws reached out, it snarled, "I'll skin you and make a suit out of you, a lowly creature. Just be a good little pet for us." Tran Tin asked, "Were these zombies originally poachers?" Avalon was surprised. "How can this human wield my power solo, and why does he have the aura of the golden dragon?" Lily has no memories of the spirit beast world, and lost some of the golden dragon's power. Could it be, as the little girl guessed? He called out to Lily, "I'm coming to save you now." When his sword cut into the bubble around her, it clung to the blade like some sticky substance. Tran Tin was shocked as he got sucked inside, then transported to another space. There, Lily and Tran Tin were cooking together. Avalon guessed this might be the illusion Lily saw before. Tran Tin was puzzled. "Why are we entering Lily's illusion?" The little girl explained, "We fell into the illusion because that fluid that splashed earlier contains hallucinogenic components." "And why can we enter Lily's illusion?" "Because I used the leftover power of the Holy Sword, Han, here to enhance our 5 senses. That way we can share others' illusions." Tran Tin winked. "Sorry to keep you waiting. Lily, eat whatever you want. Today, enjoy yourself." Watching from behind, he was speechless, still hungry, even in an illusion. His illusion self lifted her chin and asked, "After eating this, can I eat you?" Lee immediately agreed. "Of course, no problem." Tran Tin was helpless but entertained. What exactly is she imagining? I'd never say such cheesy lines. Lily was startled when he punched the illusion away. "Hey, there are 2 masters here." Avalon marveled. "Whoa, you can influence others' illusions through strong emotional resonance. No wonder you're amazing." Finally, Lily snapped out of it. While he was too embarrassed to look back at her, Avalon reminded Tran Tin to check on Hezia. "What about the others over there? Should we care?" He decided she looked really distressed. "Let's enter her illusion and check it out." Her illusion was a beach with blue water and white sand. Hezia ran around happily on the shore, calling out, "Hey, hurry up. Don't we need to care about the other side? You decide." She looked seriously distressed. "Let's dive into her illusion and check it out." Her illusion's a beach with blue waves and white sand. Hezia's running around shouting, "Babe, hurry up." That guy was gentle and caring, telling me to be careful and not to fall. But one day, his expression turned sinister. Self-destructive. Those tentacles wrapped tightly around me, and all I could do was call out to him. Then I joined the experiment. The researcher asked if I was sure I wanted to join the transformation experiment. If it succeeded, I'd gain immense power. But if it failed, I agreed revenge was all that mattered. I was ready to do anything. Lying on the table, I endured the pain of the transformation. The staff whispered around me. After the injection, the test subject's human form remained intact, no collapse at all. Could it be that our first experiment, merging the spirit beast's power with a human body, was about to succeed? The layer slowly spread over Hezia's skin, and she cried out in agony. "Ah, babe, I miss you so much." Cut to when she's skillfully slashing through monsters. A familiar voice calls her name from behind. She turns around emotional. "Babe, you're back. Do you still recognize me?" "Does this look scare you?" Tran Tin hugs Hezia to comfort her. "No way." Lily worries Master. "Isn't waking her up a bit too harsh?" Avon concludes. All this tragedy was caused by the Holy Sword Lady abusing her power. He pushes her away. "Hezia, I need to talk to you." "What's up?" she replies. Meanwhile, outside the secret realm among the lush mountains, Bugust fights relentlessly. "Damn it, stop already." Fish keeps hacking at those endless tentacles. They say the Holy Sword can boost life force, but this is just freaky. It can't kill them at all. The monster's already left. I don't want to waste time on you guys. It invades the body of an unconscious person on the ground. But the monster's plan fails. The flaming sword pierces straight into its body. Tran Tin lands on the ground. He's back. The trio is safe without a scratch. What kind of terrifying monster is that? No way. How did you escape the illusion realm? Mind control doesn't work on you, so that's it. This holy sword has the power to counter illusions, but why are there 2 identical holy swords? Avalon laughs. With a host to unleash my power, I can finally wreak havoc. As the king of holy swords, I can project illusions of the holy sword for a time, perfectly copying the power of the corresponding holy sword. Lily, in her fiery rage form, declares it's time to end this. Monster Hesia, thanks you. Thanks for saving me. My brother's revenge isn't done yet, and I almost got lost in that illusion. Tran Tin replies, don't sweat it, having loved ones is just human nature. The monster swings its giant tentacles at them. Don't think having more people means you can beat me, it activates life force to enhance its body. Lai obviously won't allow that. Still want to use the same old move, slice. Fuse the second stage sword technique, fiery rage slash. Now the monster's scared. Zap. It's just a projection, but why does it feel stronger than the real deal? Green energy blasts at it, dragging the monster's body toward them. Hesia shouts happily, got it. It struggles fiercely to break free. Then the monster activates its regenerative life force. Its fierce vitality freaks them out. No way, it's still alive, and it's even bigger now. Tran Tin swears in frustration, seeing it grow stronger. Damn it, tell Luna to retreat into her secret realm. Once Fish pulls back, we'll move to back up Lily. Fish opens the secret realm immediately. Got it. Luna's worried. Do you guys really have a plan to handle that monster? Tran Tin calculates silently. After its life force boost, beating it with brute force is nearly impossible. To take it down, we gotta get close to Kuru, who's trapped inside the rain god's domain, then use the purification power of the spear, combined with the cleansing sword, to awaken her. Hesia's gun keeps firing at the monster. She's getting more pissed off. Damn it, these tentacles are such a pain to wipe out. Tran Tin orders Bag, who charges forward with the holy sword. Look alive, Lily back her up with B. Their holy sword's combined power, laced with fiery flames, slashes the monster's body. Tran Tin seizes the moment. Ruru's over there. Let's move. It caught on to their plan. You won't stop me. Not only do I hate humans, but from afar, flickering green eyes appear. Tran Tin stays alert. What's with those green lights? The monster shouts. My kin are charging out of the rainforest. Revenge for humanity's cruelty. No mercy. Tran Tin stares in shock as the spirit beasts rush out. It's not controlling the spirit beasts inside the rainforest to help. This little one's using them to attack humans outside. Tran Tin immediately commands, Fish, stop Ba from letting the spirit beasts harm humans outside. She agrees, but says, we need the spear's purification power here. He reassures her, we need that power outside too. Avalon and Lily are here, so don't worry. Fish leaves right away. All right, boss, everyone stay sharp. He approaches Lily, who waits for orders. Boss, what's the move now? Come closer. Tran Tin takes the sword from her hand. Let's switch roles so I can feel the main attack. She focuses on channeling the purification power. Lai obeys. Yes, master. The monster laughs gleefully. The purification power that threatened me is fading. Then it's my turn to strike with the sorrowful jade sword that ends life. Tran Tin feels the overwhelming pressure. Finally getting serious, huh? Holding a holy sword in each hand, he challenges, bring it on. The monster has grown huge, with massive tentacles. Tran Tin grips the blazing sword tight and slashes a fiery arc at his foe. The two holy swords clash, triggering a massive explosion. Above, a helicopter slowly approaches the battle zone. Boss Min Lan steps out to observe. Looks like our target's right here. The monster starts groaning. It hurts so bad. He struggles to hold on as his body trembles. This can't go on. We gotta finish this fast. Lily Gru's counting on you. Lily nods and charges at the monster's body. Yes, master. Its tentacles kept whipping toward her to block the way. Lily swung her sword, slicing the blocking tentacles to bits, but they just kept spawning more. She couldn't help but curse. Damn it if I overuse the sword's energy blast here. The sword's energy projection won't be strong enough to wake Kuru. Just then, a familiar green energy shot toward the monster. Hesia rushed over to help. Let me cover you. Stop standing there like a deer in headlights. Lily took the chance to close in on the enemy. She only managed to say thanks before the first sword strike shattered the shield, trapping Kururu inside. She stepped forward, calling out to her Guru. Snap back to reality at the edge of the rainforest. Fish's battle is reaching its climax. No way you're leaving this jungle. That giant lizard sucked in all the toxic bones she spat out. Its body grew weak and collapsed. She exhaled in relief. Though it took some effort, at least she controlled these berserk spirit beasts. Too many of these crazy beasts. Can't cleanse them all at once. Ba reminded her, first control them, then it's up to their masters. Over at Kuru's side, she was trapped in the water tower illusion. Things got wild when Min Lan suddenly jumped into the fight. Tran Tin quickly shoved Lily aside to safety, then blocked the attack aimed at him. Of course I remember. The boss's godlike power comes from the spirit beast royal clan's inheritance. Seeing Tran Tin fall, Lily anxiously called out to her master. That's when Minlan's spiked tail whipped toward her. She grinned, hitting Lily's weak spot. Hezia was shocked, seeing both fall. She pleaded for mercy. Boss. Without Tran Tin's crew, the Iron Blood Gang bros would have been wiped out by the forest god. So, Minlan agreed. Alright, if my sweet Hia asked, I won't give that young dude a hard time. But those two humanoid spirit beasts, I gotta have them, she said, and immediately charged at them. Avalon used her divine mind to create a shield, keeping Minlan at bay. She knew the girl's background well. Oh, this vibe. This power is she, Avalon. The girl warned, even without a conduit, I can easily beat you. Tell your people to scram out of my sight or everyone dies. She glanced at the holy sword next to Tran Tin. Turns out, the strongest holy sword lost by the Dark Black Squad is in his hands. Relying on her own strength, not sure if she can snatch it back smoothly, better play it safe. She started switching tactics. Looks like this hunt's gotta be called off, time to retreat. Hia got the hint immediately. Roger that. Both stepped into the chopper. Blades started spinning. The helicopter slowly lifted off, leaving the area. Avalon thought, without a conduit, if I lose it, my power might affect Tran Tin's group humans as my conduits. Still too forced. When Fish returned and saw their state, he panicked. Lai's master was now inside the helicopter. Minlan was checking the message she sent to the association's contact. Avalon has awakened. The other replied, you found Avalon lost by the Dark Black Squad. Who's holding Avalon now? Minlan wanted to negotiate more, replied intel ain't free. Hang Mook's subordinate sitting nearby was curious. Boss. Are we coming back empty-handed this time? You look kinda happy. She mentioned something she still remembered to make hunting spirit beasts easier for us. The Spirit Beast Royal Clan's legacy has been divided among the hunting squads. Right, she answered. Of course I remember. The boss's superhuman strength comes from the legacy of the Royal Spirit Beast clan. But what does that have to do with you being happy? Minlan continued. Avalon's golden dragon sword originally held godlike power, but has been dormant all this time. Basically useless. Originally, the association assigned Avalon's deep sleep to the Dark Min gang because they believed the gang's boss could control the sacred sword. But that loser not only failed to awaken Avalon, he lost Avalon when their base got wiped out. Now for the association. Avalon's whereabouts are top-tier intel. Yeah. Lately, the young master of the Jiang family has been super stressed about Avalon going missing. Intel on Avalon could score us some serious cash, maybe even help us lift the mysterious veil off the funding source. Night falls at the Jiang family mansion. The balcony door swings open. Tam Lang is trying to make a break for it. Trying to lock me up, not that easy. Just then, a splash of water hits her face. Jiang family's head guard Chu Yuan warns, Miss, please stop causing trouble. Following a man means you're trespassing on a hunting squad and will be caught. This time you really need to think twice. Please Chu Yuan, let me out. I'll raise your pay once I'm back. He refuses. Sorry, I can't disobey orders, miss. Tam Lang snorts angrily. If you won't let me go, I'll find my own way out. Jiang Kai watches this scene from his room, thinking how grown-up she is, but still whining all day. He checks the message Minlan sent and calls out to Tran Tin thoughtfully. Turns out he ran off to the rainforest. No surprise, he took Avalon with him. Looks like we gotta get a little ruthless. In Duong Ka's office, she stands before an info analysis board. The person who took over and saved the spirit beast from the Dark Min gang and the one who entered the training room the day Tran Tin got into trouble. The intersection of these two clues points to the real culprit. If there's a spy, they're definitely on this list. The overlap is surprisingly big, but if the condition is having served in the Human Survival Fund, only one person fits. Avon speaks up. Tran Tin overused his power, draining a lot of soul energy. Only the life force of the Azure Sacred Sword can replenish his soul power. We gotta bother you to heal Tran Tin. Guru, seeing him unconscious, agrees immediately. Tran Tin owes us, so we'll help him heal. Lily's still worried. Will the master be okay? The girl replies. He's just exhausted. After Guru boosts his life force, he'll wake up soon. How soon? After checking, she reports. His body feels bottomless. No matter how much life force we add, it can't fill him up. Might take a few days. They're shocked. A few days, drained dry. Guru admits she might have pushed too much life force. If it means their memories fuse, then let it happen. I've got nothing to hide. In Tran Tin's mind, a scene flashes. He's in the rainforest. He stares in shock at what's in front of him. Tran Tin is hanging from a tree held by a monster. Who the hell is this guy? Where are the others? Damn it, stealing prey right from under us. How many kills have they snatched? This time, we gotta kill him for good. He struggles but can't move. Are the Iron Blood guys all awake now? A pack of spirit beasts gathers at the tree base. One asks Guru, "You ran into the human camp again. Could this be Kruku's memory in spirit beast form? So that's it, looks like I passed out from overexertion." Guru used the Azure Saint sword to boost her life force and heal herself. I can see Guru's memories. Maybe because after the life force boost, Armor Officer can see through others' memories. The sword announced to Guru, "Your risky move to rescue your spirit beast comrades from the hunters has been acknowledged by me. I will grant you the sword's power, allowing you to become my new master." Someone exclaimed joyfully. Isn't the power of the Holy Sword meant to save even more friends? The fusion of the Holy Sword's power and Guru's happened. Her hand gripped the sword's hilt tight. Guru declared she could now rescue all the spirit beasts captured by the hunters. Guru leveled up to knight rank, she told him, but back then, I was too naive, underestimating human malice. When I got the power and attacked the hunting party, they ambushed my base too. Tran Tin finally understood, as Guru narrated her past to me. Suddenly curses echoed around. "You beast! Trying to run, die for me. Humph, let's see if you still dare to run," I stammered. "Here's the whole gang firing on the spirit beasts." Guru angrily asked, "Humans, what the hell are you doing?" She then slaughtered all who dared disturb the forest's peace. Facing Tran Tin, Guru still couldn't control her hatred. Thinking about that memory, the emotional monster appeared. I was born from Guru's hatred for humans. However, the Azure Saint's sword separated me from Guru, scheming to keep Guru from falling into the whirlpool of hatred. But you already know how that turned out. Tran Tin realized this was Guru's past. In the present, his body was racked with pain. Veins bulged on his face. Guru worriedly asked, "What's wrong with him?" The sword replied, "Probably the life force energy kicking in. He's about to wake up, but Guru, you better be careful." Careful about what, she wondered. After absorbing so much life force, his vitality must be off the charts. "Watch out, he might have plans for you." Just then, Tran Tin woke up first, grabbing Guru, then pinning her down. With incredible strength, Guru yelled, "I'm not human, what are you trying to do? Anyone there? Go control your masters, everyone else is distracted." At the Jiang family mansion, Tam Lang demanded, "Let me go." The Jiang family head spoke up, fully grown and rebellious, charging into the hunting party on his own. Facing danger but still unrepentant, Jiang Kai defended. She wasn't like this before, maybe someone spoiled her. When he heard this, he was surprised, and waited for him to continue. Jiang Kai revealed, "I heard you and a guy named Tran Tin infiltrated the hunting crew together. I even sent someone to investigate, but the informant got killed by a sharp sword attack from a spirit beast, and right beside Tran Tin was a spirit beast skilled with a sword." A few days later, he came back thinking to himself that the Vu Lam Chi Than case was finally closed, and his overseas journey was at last over. For various reasons, Guru became his spirit beast. Tran Tin also got an unexpected call. Ka Duong reported that the Spirit Beast Sanctuary project in the rainforest had been approved. It won't be long before it's officially built. By then, there won't be any more hunting in the rainforest. Tran Tin, you're okay, that's awesome. About the person who tried to harm you at the training ground earlier, I've already looked into it. When Tran Tin heard that, he found out that person was already dead. At that moment, Tran Tin naively thought it was all over, but little did he know, this was just the beginning. Yeah,